wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJShow to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJShow.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to a brand new year of KVJ. It is 2025, y'all.
Woohoo!
Dang.
Those are the worst. Those not the worst. Those are the first words of 2025.
Those are the worst words of 2025.
I have my first stutter
That's good. Starting off strong.
right off the bat, baby.
That's right. Laying it down for a new year.
Oh, it's gonna be real rusty today.
Okay.
It's always rusty. Your first day back at work after you've been off and you've been sleeping. I don't know about you guys, but I slept in a lot. I was sleeping until like 9 and 10 a.m.
Yeah, everything was set up. I posted a video just to let people know we were going to be back, and like, what's up with your eyes? I'm like, 2 a.m., man. I am not. Yeah, my eyes were barely open. I was like, hey.
I got used to the rest of the world's schedule, and it was
I
nice.
thought I had pink eye. Yeah, it was rough. Yeah, today is January 6th. Wow, got to get used to that. 2025. They call today Divorce Day.
Oh, no.
Yeah, do you know why?
Yeah.
Why?
All the holidays are over. The New Year is over, and now you can get back to business, baby. Now it's time to rebuild your life.
A lot of people realized that there was somebody they couldn't stand. They said, I don't want to wreck everything right before the holidays, so they put it on hold. Today's really the first true business day where everybody feels like everything's back in the groove. It's a Monday. What a great day for divorce. A Monday. Yeah, so today is Divorce Day for that reason. So to all those filing today, have fun.
I get it though.
Yeah.
I'm big on the reset of a New Year's. I like that.
It does. I think a lot of people are that way, and they just can't wait because you do. It's a cleansing of the mind. It's looking forward, and if you are just tired of being in a terrible marriage, like I've had enough. It's time to look forward to a brand new thing.
It makes sense.
Yeah. So today is Divorce Day. So if you're already in a bad relationship, don't mess around because you might blow it. Probably the big headline, I think, for today for us is Virginia coming here with a brand new face.
I do have a brand new face. So
We got KVJ TV cranking?
Yeah.
All right, it's up and going. So show that thing off, Virginia.
no more meat nugget.
Let me see from
Okay.
this side.
Virginia had a lower facelift. She said that she had jowls. So it was
I
just
did.
right up above on her jawbone, right on both sides above her chin.
I'm still very, very swollen. So this is not going to be what it looks like. I'm right now just 15 days out
Okay.
from surgery. So it's going to look a lot better in another week, and then another week after that, and then another week after that.
Okay.
But the meat nugget's gone.
You get incrementally better,
Yes.
is what you're saying.
The meat nugget's gone.
So was it on both sides or just one? You only
No.
got one meat nugget taken off?
I had one meat nugget, but then they did both sides just to, proactively counteract the meat nugget that would eventually form on the other side.
God, yeah. I've
Okay.
learned so much that I did not want to learn.
Yeah. You love it, though?
I do. So far, so good.
You feel like you look younger?
When I first got it done, I mean, it was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a little setback, and then now I'm kind of puffier than I wanted to be.
What was your setback?
I tripped and fell on my face.
Ooh.
Yeah.
On your face? How'd you trip and fall on your face?
So I, wasn't sleeping in my bed. I was sleeping downstairs on the sofa. And I got up in the middle of the night to go pee. And I forgot that I was on the sofa and not on my bed. And I walked like I was walking to the bathroom. But there was a coffee table there.
Oh.
So I hit the coffee table, stub my toe first, and then fall literally on the very spot where I had surgery.
That's crazy because I had a bit of a setback over the break because of a fall, and it was weird as well.
It is very disconcerting when you think you're going to the bathroom and then all of a sudden you're on the coffee table and I was like, wait, what?
Have you guys both entered your falling era?
I think so.
Well, I've been in it for a while.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm kind of jealous and kind of mad that you're taking my act. I thought I stepped on a dog, and I don't have a dog at my house. So I tried to go, oh, it's a dog. And so I took a fall on my hip. Someone got me a weighted blanket. And it feels
How
like...
is that? I heard somebody talking about that, saying that you just lose yourself into sleep. They sold it so well to me.
It's so realistic to the point where if you leave it on the floor accidentally, you think it's a dog. It's so bountiful and protective.
Does it help you sleep?
It helps a little bit.
When it's not on the floor.
Acting like
When
a
it's
dog.
on the floor, you think it's a dog. When it gets on the floor, though, it does act like a dog.
Yeah.
Bird, you don't have a dog.
Well, there are new things to check out. We are still in the same old places on the radio at 97.9 on YouTube. You got us there, the WRMF app, so many different places to check us out. You can do all of that right now. Coming up here in a couple things to get you caught up with. Boy, the Miami Dolphins did not end in very good fashion yesterday already. Some of their star players are threatening to leave. We'll let you know about that. And the Golden Globes from last night. The big moments and the offensive thing Nikki Glazer did coming up.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
There she is, founder and CEO. High five.
Dave can't stop celebrating with every business owner in town.
All right, Baker Man, high five.
He's sharing the excitement of big savings with the Comcast Business 5-year price lock guarantee.
Ooh, up top, bike shop.
Yeah.
It's 5 years of gig speed internet,
Quick, high five.
5 years of advanced security,
5 years.
and 5 years of a great rate that won't change.
Yeah, law partners. Chamberlain, Messelthorpe, Dubois.
All from the company with 99.9% network reliability. Switch today and get the 5-year price lock guarantee.
5 years.
It's back, but only for a limited time.
Woo!
Powering 5 years of savings, powering possibilities. Comcast Business.
Can't forget you, voiceover guy.
Ah, thanks, Dave.
High five.
Ends 3/9/25. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge for new customers on qualifying internet bundle, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
From the director of The Greatest Showman comes the most original musical ever.
I want to prove I can make it.
Proof to who?
Everyone. So, the story starts.
Better Man. Rated R. In theaters everywhere January 10th.
If you've been busy this past holiday season, then it's time to finally focus on you. And that's where Macy's comes in. Come and treat yourself to something great, like rejuvenating skincare routines from Lancome, Estee Lauder, Clinique, Shiseido, Kiehl's, and more of your favorites. With so many great deals at Macy's, you'll be able to pick up a new cleanser and a new serum and a new moisturizer now during our Deals for Great Skin event. So, what are you waiting for? Refresh your routine today at Macy's.
Netflix has huge news for you. WWE Monday Night Raw is live every week on Netflix. Live drama, live heroes, live action, featuring some of the biggest names in WWE, such as John Cena, undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Bianca Belair. There's never been a better time to step into the ring and stream WWE Raw. WWE Monday Night Raw is now on Netflix.
At MD Anderson Cancer Center, we're raising the standard in cancer care. Our integrated teams of subspecialists have treated every type of cancer, so nothing is rare to us. This depth of expertise allows us to offer personalized treatment plans and groundbreaking therapies, many only available here. What will we do in the pursuit of making cancer history? Whatever it takes. More at mdanderson.org.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
Over the Christmas holiday, I had family in town, and of course, we had to do a beautiful lunch at Seminole Reef Grill. I had been bragging about their food, bragging about their service, bragging about their cocktails, and so I had to show the family in person. You know, today is Monday. Don't forget, tomorrow, Tuesday, dollar oysters all day at Seminole Reef Grill. I love dollar oysters. I also love this, too. Go there on your birthday, and they're going to give you a gift card to use on your next visit to Seminole Reef Grill. A $50 gift card. That's an impressive birthday gift. You're going to love the food. I am the biggest fan of their sushi. They have amazing rolls, amazing specialties, amazing combos. I really love their sushi. My husband swears by their French onion soup. Everybody in my family loves them. At Seminole Reef Grill, they do it right there in Palm Beach Gardens on US 1, just north of PGA. It's Seminole Reef Grill.
They keep it real. The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, last night you had the Golden Globe Awards on. It's the boozy fun cousin of the Academy Awards, kind of the precursor.
It's definitely more fun because they're having Moet champagne. There's a bottle on every table. Mm-hmm. It's a sponsored thing. And they're imbibing. Like, they're definitely having fun. And you know what happens when you have fun. You drink a little bit, you say a little bit more.
Okay, yeah.
That's what makes the acceptance speeches more fun.
I didn't see any kind of boozy acceptance speeches. Nobody really kind of lost themselves last night. No, there wasn't anything like that.
In years past, they have.
Because they know they're going to be talked about all day the next day.
Yeah. Nikki Glaser was the host last night, and for the most part, it seems like she was pretty well received.
Good evening, and welcome to the 82nd Golden Globes, Ozempic's biggest night. If you're watching on CBS, hello. If you're watching on Paramount Plus, you have 6 days left to cancel your free trial.
There you go. All right.
It was good. I watched a good bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
Zendaya is here. Zendaya, you were incredible in Dune. Oh my God, I woke up for all of your scenes. You were so good. And Challengers, girl, oh my God, it was so good. I mean, that movie was more sexually charged than Diddy's credit card. I mean, seriously. Oh, no, I know, I'm sorry. I'm upset, too. The after party's not going to be as good this year, but we have to move on.
Okay. She got a little bit of heat anytime you do any kind of religious costumes. People get upset she dressed as the Pope. You know, the song from Wicked, Popular. You're going to be popular. She did Popular.
You will be popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you some Catholic prayers. Oh, sorry, what? Wait, this sucks? Wait, this whole thing sucks?
Okay, there you go. She backed off of it pretty quick.
She had a full papal outfit with the hat, the staff, and the robes. It was actually very funny. I thought she killed it.
Probably the most moving of the acceptance speeches was Demi Moore. She got the Best Female Actor in a Motion Picture Musical Comedy.
In those moments when we don't think we're smart enough or pretty enough or skinny enough or successful enough or basically just not enough, I had a woman say to me, just know you will never be enough, but you can know the value of your worth if you just put down the measuring stick.
Oh. That's like a thought for the day right there.
Yeah,
isn't
it is.
Mm-hmm. And then Elton John, you know, he's got vision problems now.
He couldn't read the teleprompter. So they put him up there, and they had the chick that he was up there with read all the lines.
I hear you.
But you know what? He was there.
Yeah.
Good for him.
And he cracked off one of the best jokes of the night.
Thank you very much. It's a very special night for me to be here because I don't know if you know, but there's been a lot of stories going on around about my regressive eyesight. And I just wanted to reassure everybody that it's not as bad as it seems. So I'm so pleased to be here with my co-host, Rihanna.
And it was a white chick with blonde hair.
It wasn't Rihanna.
It wasn't Rihanna.
That's funny.
Yeah, so that was good. The Golden Globes going down last night on TV. The big winners, Emilia Perez. That got 4 wins, including Best Musical or Comedy.
Yeah, that got put on my radar. I didn't really know about that.
Okay.
Selena Gomez is in it.
Right.
It sounds like it's really good.
How many shows is she on?
She does a lot, I know. How does she find time? With Only Murders in the Building and hanging out with Benny Blanco as much as she does? There was a couple jokes about that as well with Benny Blanco, dude who's punching way out of his weight class. There's a movie called The Brutalist that got 3 wins, including Best Drama. Shogun, that TV show that I watched, pretty good. It's got 4 awards, including Best TV Drama. Baby Reindeer. Have you guys ever heard of that one?
Yes. So that's all about this guy's real life story of a stalker that he had. He had in real life this stalker that sent him like 40,000 emails or something insane over the course of not a lot of time. And he told the real story of her and what she did to him.
Oh, okay.
And I think she tried to sue him. The real life girl tried to sue him and say that she didn't, but I mean, he kept all the receipts.
So he
made a movie about it.
Yeah.
That's how you know she's insane. Is she gonna? She's wrong, and she's gonna try to sue after.
He was thanking everybody in his speech, and I was waiting for him to thank the stalker because he won all these awards.
It is really
Like,
because of her.
Bruh, you kind of need to tip your hat.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
I got the Golden Globe for the Best Limited Series. Hacks had Best Comedy, and Gene Smart got for a leading performance in that as well. And that Colin Farrell in The Penguin. He got Best Actor in a Limited Series or TV movie, and people are telling me I got to watch that.
People love that. The word of mouth on that is awesome. They even say Virginia would like it.
The Penguin, like from Batman?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's done. It's more modern. It's gritty. He wears a fat suit in it, and the transformation in Colin Farrell apparently is pretty dramatic.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because he's pretty hot right now. I can't see him pulling off Penguin life.
Well, that's why he's trying to get an award. One of those roles.
It worked.
If you're a good-looking person, make yourself ugly and you'll win something. It's almost like you get it just for the thing of making yourself not that attractive. So that went down last night. Also, Dolphins fans, a disappointing end to the season happened yesterday as well. They went to New York to take on the 4-win Jets, and the Jets look like a Super Bowl team against the Dolphins.
What?
I'm sure the fans are pretty cool about it.
Yeah, I don't think the fans are real cool, but ownership is. Everybody's coming back next year. They're going to bring it back. They said, hey, whatever we had this year, let's just do it again.
Oh, I was talking about the Jet fans. I'm sure they were real cool about it.
Yeah, right. 32-20, Dolphins lose. They finished the season 8-9. It's their first losing season since 2019. Remember when they tanked like 5 years ago to try to get good? Well,
yes.
That dream is over.
Oh.
So, but they're going to keep the same people that got them the losses. So Mike McDaniel's going to be back next year, as well as general manager Chris Greer. That's already been named. So whatever they're doing, they want to keep doing it again. But Tyreek Hill says he may have had enough. I think he is out with the Dolphins. I don't know if he can leave, but this is what he said after the game last night after sitting out the fourth quarter.
This is my first time I haven't been in the playoffs, man. So, I mean, for me, like I said, man, I just got to do what's best for me and my family, dog. If that's here, if that's wherever the case may be, man, I'm finna open that door for myself, dog. As I'm opening the door, like I'm out, bro. You know, so it was great playing here, but it's out there.
Mean you thinking about leaving here?
If it is, hey, yes.
He walks away. Yes.
Is his deal up?
No, his deal is not up. I think that's where it gets messy, and somebody probably pulled him aside and said, hey, we got to look at your contract real quick. You know, you just can't leave teams whenever you want. It's
not like working at fast food.
Yeah, no.
You can't just say, you know what, I've had enough, guys.
I do love when players call reporters dog.
Yeah, he is not going to be walking out anytime soon. He's signed with the Dolphins through 2026, and he has 27 over $27 million guaranteed for next year, but he has none in 2026. So he'll likely be back with the Dolphins no matter what next year. And I think after somebody talked sense to him, he went on X last night and he said, "Love Finn Nation, blessing y'all, open doors for the Hill family forever, nothing but respect and love."
What? What a change of heart.
There were a lot of emotions after that meltdown yesterday in New York.
I think you always believe what someone says first, not what their publicist writes second.
He'd love to be out until reality smacked him in the face.
It's like, dude, you have a contract. What are you talking about?
All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, how would you rate your holiday? If you had to give it a letter grade, what letter grade would it get and why? We'll break it down next here on the KVJ Show.
Something's got a hold on me lately, though I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind, how many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I lose control when you're not next to me? I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. Problematic. Problem is, I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Bad habits hard to break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know I can do it on my own, but I want that real full moon, black magic, and it takes two. Problematic. Problem is, when I'm with you, I'm an addict, and I need some relief. My skin and your teeth can't see the forest through the trees. Got me down on my knees, darling, please. Oh, I lose control when you're not next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not here with me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me.
Okay, first day back from a nice little holiday. It's kind of the KVJ off season, I guess, during Christmas and New Year's. So if you had to put a letter grade on your 2 weeks and your holiday, what would your letter grade be, Virginia?
Okay, so I'm going to break up my Christmas into two phases.
Okay.
BF before the fall and AF after the fall.
Okay, this is when you fell on your face?
Yeah, when I fell on my face, the same part of my face where I just had a lower facelift, I fell and hit the coffee table face first.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So-
that changed your whole.
It really did.
Okay.
Before the fall, A+. After the fall, C-.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with the good. So, what was making it A+?
Oh my gosh, I had so much fun. Christmas Day, we went to the Moose Lodge. That was fun. We had so many family come in town. My mom was in town.
Mm-hmm.
My sister was in town.
Sister.
We had all kinds of parties and fun and just delivered toys for little Smiles and
Just everything you love.
went to Jay Bird's house and it was so fun.
Okay.
And then I fell and hit my face.
And you fell and hit your face. What about you, Bird?
I
Letter
give
grade.
it a solid B+.
B+.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got sick for 3 days. Like really badly sick. I couldn't get out of bed. So that kind of knocked down my grade. And
All right.
my fall as well knocked me down a peg too. So other than that,
that imaginary dog.
A weighted blanket feels like a dog, and I was around a lot of dogs over the break. So I don't know, automatic kicked in. I go, don't step on his tail, and then I fell. So, but yeah, I got to see a lot of family and friends, and that was great fun. I got to sing with Virginia's mom.
Okay,
I got a great video.
What did you guys sing? Oh, I'd love to see what that was all about.
Well, here's the video. It is Virginia's mom with her husband Frank. They're on my couch singing American Pie. Bye, bye, Miss.
Yeah.
Nailing it. And then all of a sudden, in the shot, here comes Virginia flying on her broom, right in the couch, starts to sing, but she's singing like she's at a bar. Puts her arm around her mom. You can tell her mom's like, step off. I'm singing right now. You look hammered.
Yeah, that's a pretty amazing photo. So if you're watching, you can see it right there.
Yeah.
That is the photo from that night. Now, watch this, because what you need to do is you need to zoom in on Virginia's face. And then when you really get in there, that's when you can see.
Dog. You don't even know.
That is. What went into that face, Virginia? What created that?
That's fresh off the jowl meat nugget removal, is it not?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
That's before the fall, though.
Okay.
That's before the fall.
Virginia's mom is sweet as can be. I love singing with her. It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
It was great fun.
All right, good stuff. I'd give it an A+. I had a great time.
Good.
Yeah, my son came down from Nashville, so we had the whole family together. We played some cards. That was a great time, just being with the family. My Ohio State Buckeyes had 2 amazing wins.
Whoa.
Where they just destroyed the competition.
That's good.
You can't get better than that. We delivered some toys with Little Smiles, Virginia.
Yeah, we got to go see the spina bifida baby. We went to her house and visited with her and her grandma and brought a bunch of toys, and it was beautiful.
Yep. Went to Pop Stroke, too. Got to check that out.
Give that a grade.
That's an A+.
That is.
That place is fun.
Was it packed?
When we went, it was the Monday right after we'd been off. So it had only been open for 3 days when we went. And we were there at about 1 in the afternoon. Wasn't too bad. It was pretty good. There was some old codger behind us, though. And we had 6 in our group. They had 6 in their group. And he would sit there and look at us and stare because they were waiting. And he would nod his head like with disapproval and was just rushing us the entire time. I'm like, why don't you guys just play ahead?
Or just go to
Tell him that.
I did, and I had him play ahead, and then he just kept.
He kept looking back at you?
Yes, he just kept doing this stare down with me. Dude's like, I don't know, almost 70 probably. I'm like, what is your problem?
Because he's used to playing on 18 holes where he's probably a club member. He can't believe a family's out there having fun. He's not used to that life.
Get a cocktail and chill out, dog. Yeah. So that was crazy. We fired up the backyard fireplace, Virginia.
Oh, fire pits.
Yeah.
You have an awesome fire pit area. I love that area.
That was cozy. So if you got a little fire area, that's a nice little thing to do. So yes, it was all good. So I had an A+.
Good.
So yeah, it was a fantastic break. So good stuff. So we'll get you all caught up with everything else going on. The one thing that was fun for me, I went to Virginia's house and my face was right there on the front door. Somebody had sent her these Kevin magnets, and they were all over Virginia's house.
I need some of those.
I don't know who sent these, but let me tell you. This, and I only have half of the stack left because the rest of it is all over my house on anything metal that would magnetize. This is my favorite gift of the holiday. Whoever sent me these, I love you.
And what they did was they did the research. They got the Kevin Rawson's thirst trap picture.
Yeah, they did,
You
yeah.
are making love to that camera.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's my stoic face.
It's also like it's also like the last face you see before you're murdered look.
Yeah.
I think it looks.
That's the only face I got, Virginia. I don't know what else to give you.
I think it's sexy.
Yeah. I don't know what else
It's
to give you.
everywhere, all over my house. So I brought this stack in today so we can put them everywhere, all over work if you want to.
I want to put one on my Jeep.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You got enough? How many did you get?
Somebody sent like a 30-pack of
30
them.
pack. Okay. All right.
That's a beautiful gift. Whoever sent me those, there was no card or anything. I'm sure it's some super keen KVJ nationer.
Well, you can tell Virginia didn't pick out the picture because it's a good picture of you. She only picks out the worst pictures of me and Kevin.
And Denny's, I don't know what his letter grade would be, but he had a few challenges that happened over his break. There was something where he was supposed to get all these gifts, but I think you've done this before, right, Bird? Where you have somebody's old address in Amazon, you buy them, you ship them, and then it goes to another address.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Denny's, you were talking about how you then went to your old residence, and the people who now live there, they were like, I don't know. I haven't seen anything.
So gifts came and they kept them?
Yeah, well, I don't know. He said he felt like it was a little suspect.
Dang, Denny, somebody stole your presents?
Yeah, I think so. So my sister-in-law ordered a bunch of gifts, and my wife's family came and stayed with us this time. And usually they would come with us, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, but they went to another state for Christmas this year. So they went to the Amazon wish list, but they didn't realize, they don't really know our address. They just look at what's listed, and they went to our old address, sent presents for my wife's dad, presents for my wife's brother, presents for Lachlan, presents for Jen. All got sent to this house, probably 7 or 8 different packages.
Whoa.
And so Jen went there when we realized that we did. So they send a picture, too, to let you know it got delivered.
You can see.
After you dispute it, which is what she did. So we looked at it. It was the same place. It's our old apartment. Jen went there, and the guy goes, "Yeah, we didn't get any presents. I don't know what you're talking about."
Did she show him the picture?
Well, so we didn't have that yet until we disputed it. It wasn't until, we sent the sister-in-law and let her know, and then she disputed it with Amazon, so then they go and they can get that picture, I guess, of whatever the person that takes the photo of the residence they drop it off at.
Yeah.
But it's a bummer. Yeah, we went there. They said no. So what do? Do you press them? Like, I don't know. We're going to make a big thing of this?
I'll tell you what you do. You send me and Vicious V over there.
Yeah, we start a campaign to ruin their lives.
I don't know about that. But play them that audio.
Fear, intimidation. These are things I do best.
But so the guy's, he's like, I don't live here. I'm just staying here temporary, but I'll ask the resident who lives here, and we'll call you.
Whatever.
And
what
then
a line.
they ghosted us so fast.
We should go back with the cameras rolling, knock on the door, almost kind of like one of those investigative
Show them the
report-
picture. Hey, look, these gifts were all dropped off on your doorstep by the Amazon driver who swears he dropped them right here. So where'd they go, sir?
So when I first moved into the house I'm in now, 3.5 years ago or so, when you first move, you forget to change all your information over. So I ordered a personal package, and it went to that old place. And it was a different people living there. I went there with a picture, and they still said that it wasn't there. So
wow.
And now when I brought the photo.
Did you used to have really bad porch pirates in that area?
No. And
Okay.
it's a gate. You have a gate around the front door.
It's not a porch pirate if it's been delivered to that address.
Yeah.
A porch pirate is somebody that steals a package from an address they don't live at. These people aren't porch pirates. They're
I was just saying,
dishonest.
could there have been another porch pirate grab it? Yeah.
But it's behind a fence.
It's behind a fence. I
You
mean,
wouldn't
it's the
see
likelihood's low.
Very low.
It can really wreck your world. I thought I was getting a pizza, and then I'm like, what's up with this pizza? And then I realized I sent it to my old address. And
I'm sure they loved it.
Oh, exactly. Bad dinner.
Pizza, you just write it off as a loss. Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't change my address. All your
Multiple
Christmas
gifts, kids' toys,
7 gifts,
electronics, all sorts of stuff just gone.
Ooh.
And then you said holiday air travel was a nightmare too. People were rude as you might expect, but then you had all kinds of cancellations.
Oh my gosh. So there was a big storm, I guess, that last Friday, a big storm went through Texas, and it canceled a ton of flights out of Texas, which is a main hub. So I couldn't get a connecting flight. I could get out of Florida, but then I would have to wait a day to get a connecting flight. They were making up so many flights that they said they couldn't get me on another flight.
Where were you trying to go?
Trying to go to Colorado.
Okay.
Originally, I was trying to go to Arizona. I was going to go see my godmother, and I couldn't even get out to Arizona. Getting out there was just impossible.
Wow.
So I ended up getting out to Chicago, staying the night, and then flying out to Colorado because it took me so many days.
Wow.
I couldn't afford to waste any more days.
Yeah.
So, but I feel bad. I didn't get to see my mother. My godmother. Yeah.
Did Jen and baby Lachlan go with you?
They stayed. My wife's family was in town, so she had family in town.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so I spent the first 3 days with her family, and then I flew out to Colorado.
The first time you fly with a baby, you realize, I never want to do this again.
That's why I don't want to do it.
Don't.
It seems so terrible.
It's so hard. It's just a whole
There's a couple
thing.
of the kids on the plane that were just crying.
It's a learning curve, too. Ugh, it's so hard.
So if you had to give a letter grade to your holiday break.
So the holiday was great. There was a couple hiccups during it. Like
you got to factor those in.
You got to factor those in.
Yep.
Maybe I'd put it at a B. It would have been an A if I didn't lose the gifts and then have to travel for 3 days.
And there was electronics in those gifts.
Yeah, it was a lot of stuff. So we do I'm sure a lot of people do this, but there's a website you can go to, and if you have a lot of people in a family, we do, you put a limit on a gift, and it just randomly picks a person in that family and assigns it to you, and then it shows you the wish list that they have.
Oh.
So then that way you can get something guaranteed that they'll like.
If you want to go back to that house, I'll go back. Now, I know it's illegal to impersonate a police officer, but what if I just did security guard outfit?
We have a badge.
Yeah, we have a badge.
We have
but
a couple
it's-
badges.
Can you get in trouble for that?
Impersonating a security guard?
Security guard, not a
From
police.
where?
Impersonating a mall cop.
It just says security on it. I have the hat, the glasses. I sort of look like a cop. I'm like, oh no, it's Bird Securities.
Yeah, I say try it. See what happens. I think you should do it.
It's worth a shot.
What could go wrong?
Right. All right, coming up here in a couple minutes, looking at this weekend, which one of these things did not happen to Jay Bird? Did he find out how much his hip replacement is going to be? Did he get bedridden with the flu for 3 days?
I'm gonna give that one away.
Yeah.
All right, we know which one it's not.
We'll skip that one. We'll take that one out. We know that did happen.
Is trip over a dog that wasn't there on the list.
Did he buy a drone and learn how to fly it? Did a stranger knock on his door and ask about Virginia's jowl procedure? Or did the neighborhood rabbit he befriend pass away?
No.
Okay, so which one of these things did not happen? We'll find out next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit our website at schumacherauto.com. We currently have an incident to watch out for on I-95 North at Southern Boulevard. The on-ramp, 2 left lanes are blocked. Proceed with caution. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Need to de-stress from the holidays? Massage Envy can help you look and feel your best with a self-care routine. Join Massage Envy's 12-month wellness program from January 6th to March 31st and receive a free 60-minute session. Massage Envy is hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
Hey, West Palm, your next adventure is closer than you think. PBI is your gateway to Music City. Getting to Nashville has never been easier with Southwest's new nonstop flight. From live music and Southern charm to unforgettable eats and iconic sights, this city is calling, and PBI makes getting there stress-free. Book your flight to Nashville today at pbia.org. Whether you're flying near or far, remember to always fly PBI.
Join Kano Health and turn your passion into purpose. They're seeking driven individuals like you to step into exciting career opportunities in roles such as medical assistant, drivers, front desk coordinators, a referrals coordinator, and more. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting your career, Kano Health is the place for you. Mark your calendars now for the Kano Health hiring event. On-site interviews in Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties in January. Visit KanoHealth.com/careers for a hiring event near you and take the next step in your your career.
If you're watching football this season, you know anything can happen. And on Hard Rock Bet, we mean anything. One fan in South Florida turned a $1 touchdown parlay into a $40,000 payday. Hard Rock Bet has parlays for days. With flex parlays, now you can even miss a few picks and still get paid. Parlays for every kind of play. Only on Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us. Win your first bet or get up to $100 back in bonus bets. Payable and bonus bet up to $100, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Burlington's Oh Wow Winter Clearance event is on right now. Throughout your store, you'll find tons of new markdowns just taken. Look for red clearance tags throughout the entire store for her, him, the kids, and your home. Score some serious savings at Burlington, up to 70% off other retailers' prices on clearance items. These deals on top of deals won't last long, so stop in today. Burlington. Deals, brands, wow. Prices and selections vary by location.
Where can you kick off the new year with big savings on gig speed? Only with Xfinity, now through January 16th. Get gig internet at home for $25 a month for 1 year when you add an unlimited mobile line, which connects you to gig speed Wi-Fi on the road. Act fast today and save more than $650 over AT&T and Verizon in your first year. Plus, hurry and take advantage because right now you can also get a free 5G phone with trade-in. So save big and stay connected to what you love with fast gig speed internet and mobile. From home to hotspots, this new year, it's all about gig speeds and big savings. Don't wait and get gig speed internet. Spend less green and switch to Xfinity. Go to Xfinity.com/gig savings to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. $40 internet discount applied to mobile bill. After promo, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary. Savings compared to Verizon Fiber Gig Plus 1 Unlimited Welcome Line and AT&T Fiber Gig Plus 1 Unlimited Starter Line. Xfinity internet required. Reduced speeds after 30 gigabits of usage per line. Data thresholds and actual savings vary.
Free case review. Gordon and Partners. ForTheInjured.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Credit trouble? HGreg.com's got you covered. With over 20 banks, get the financing you need. Thousands of cars, thousands below market value. All at HGreg.com.
South Florida weather this morning, a bit chilly to start our day with temperatures dropping down to the 50s and 60s. It'll be partly cloudy throughout the day and today's high temperatures in the low 80s.
This report is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance.
Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Got something really cool for you starting this week. South Florida Fair. You know, it's right around the corner. That's how you know you're in a new year, is when the South Florida Fair is coming up. And we got 4 packs of tickets for the fair. It starts on January 17th. We're not far away from it at all. The rides, the food, the animals, the shows, the concerts, and 15 interactive exhibits. We're giving away 4 packs all this week right here on the KVJ Show, so don't miss out. Okay, which one of these things did not happen to Jaybird over the weekend? Did he find out how much his hip replacement was going to be? Did he buy a drone and then learn how to fly it? Did a stranger knock on his door just to find out how Virginia's cosmetic procedure went?
I really hope that one actually happened.
Or did the neighborhood rabbit that he befriended pass away?
Dead Bunny Christmas? Oh, I'm not pulling for Dead Bunny Christmas.
No one is, including the bunny.
Especially the bunny.
Yeah, I'm going to say that the rabbit did not pass away. I want to be optimistic here.
Please tell me he's still hopping his ass into the new year.
Absolutely. Is that it, Jaybird?
Unfortunately, we lost our bunny.
No.
Yeah, I think it got hit.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ouch.
I know. It sucks.
A dead bunny in the street?
I'm almost certain it's the same bunny because since I've seen that, I have not seen the bunny since. And it's been, we're talking, a good 7-8 days now.
Man.
Yikes. It ain't easy out there for bunnies, man.
It's not easy out there it's not easy out there for cats either, I've noticed. But that's a whole different subject we'll have to get into.
Wow. Okay, well, that's very sad. Did a stranger knock on your door?
Oh, yes, they did.
To talk about my jowls?
Wants to know the price point, wants to know, is it painful? They'd love to get a hold of you. I guess they sent you a message. You didn't answer. They saw me getting my mail. I was waiting for a friend. I walked back into my house. Oh, must be my friend. What's up? Hey, Jay Bird. Don't mean to weird you out. I'm blah, blah, blah. I live down the street, and I'd never met her before. She wanted the price point of your jowl removal, how much it costs, the doctor. I go, I'll ask her when I get back into town.
Okay, so every plastic surgeon is different. They range in price from like $8,000 up to like $20,000.
Wow.
My girlfriend had a full facelift about 4 months ago. Hers was $20,000. I just did like a lower thing. So nothing above like the cheeks.
Okay.
And that is in the neighborhood of like $10,000.
Okay, so if a woman named Lindsay says she spoke to me at my front door, just know that's who I'm talking about.
All right, Lindsay. I'm sorry I did not answer a bunch of messages over the break. I actually took a break.
Isn't it amazing when people can't get a hold of us, they just show up at Jay Bird's house?
Let's stop that trend.
I love that that's the default setting to I can't get them. I know what to do.
I was outside, so it wasn't like it was a cold knock idea,
Yeah.
but it kind of was. I didn't know who this was.
I should start paying people just to go to your house and ask you weird stuff.
Please don't.
So I guess it'd be you didn't buy a drone?
I did not buy a drone.
You didn't?
Okay. I did
oh,
not,
I was
no.
excited for that for you.
No, I did not.
Are those things hard to fly?
You have to. So back in the day, Panda taught me a lot about it. You had to be licensed, but I think things changed.
I don't know what changed. You should ask Panda because he had to go and be FAA certified to be able to fly it at a certain height. Now, I think if you're just playing around in the backyard with your kids, you don't have to get the certification. But if you're doing it commercially like Panda does, or if you're going up to a certain height where you're like in airspace, you have to be certified. And it's a hard test, too. Like, it's not you're just going to walk in there and breezily get it right on the first time with no studying.
I do find it odd, though, that there was so much drone talk, so much in the mainstream media for a long time, and all of a sudden, just no answers.
Yeah, are they still
nothing.
going on?
Yes, they're still going on all over the world.
They just want to stop talking about it?
Kevin, it is so frustrating that, A, we have no answers. The media stopped talking about it. Only people talking about is me ranting in my living room and 5 crazy YouTubers. That is it. No one's talking about the drones anymore. Some answers, please.
Have the people been silenced?
And it's not like the drones have gone away either. They're showing up all over the world.
Yeah, I didn't know. I know the reports about the drones have gone away, but I was like, does that mean the drones have stopped flying now? Is it not a problem?
For 14 days in a row, that's all people could talk about. And then something else happened, and boom, never
the holidays.
Again. Yeah.
I was wondering about that over the holidays. I'm like, well, I guess they're gone because nobody's talking about it. Huh.
And you say they're still there.
They are absolutely still out there.
Okay, so we got some answers about Virginia's cosmetic procedure. What about the hip replacement?
I did find out, yes.
You have a number?
And it's quite affordable. Our insurance covers a lot of it. The reason why I had to wait, they were telling me it's a good idea to wait till the new year because something with insurance and it's going to be less money. It's too big for my non-medical brain, but it made sense more to do it at the new year for our insurance.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense to y'all. I don't know.
Kind of, but not really.
But yes, so I wanted to get with y'all and figure out our schedule and let's get this thing done because I would like to not have this anymore.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's the number?
Under $2,000.
Wow.
I know.
That's crazy for a hip.
Yes.
Dang.
With our insurance.
Yeah.
So that's what I was told. Now, who knows if there's going to be another hidden air fee. Human air cost $500.
Human error fee?
They charge you for that?
Just, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to botch this surgery. That's going to cost you.
But it seems like it's going to be under the $2,000 mark.
Wow.
Wow, that is huge.
I was reading, and people were sending me some horror stories about hip replacements that got in my head a bit.
Did they?
Yeah, someone sent me a long email. They had to spend $30,000 on their hip, and I'm
$30,000.
Yes.
So you got really good news then.
I thought that was great news.
That
yes,
is.
Yes, it would be nice to not walk like this anymore.
Okay. I talked to a buddy of mine that has had one done, and he said have them go in from the front, not the side. Not sure what that means, but
what are you talking about?
He's had
Sounds a little naughty.
Yeah.
Sounds real naughty.
Yeah. Yeah, they make an incision either on the front part of your hip or on the side.
And
he's had it done both ways, and he said the front's a lot better than the side.
Okay, a lot of people have said too the recovery time's not bad at all. Yeah. So
Don't they do it with like robots now?
I think I don't want to offend anybody.
I know you don't like robots, but how do you feel about a robot
They're
doing
not
your
insulted now
hip
if they're doing that
replacement?
surgery.
Did they nail it? Or are they going to get me? This is the guy that's been talking so much trash.
How much is the robot error fee?
I don't know.
Has that worked out yet?
I don't know, man.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, overall, some pretty good news then.
1,000%.
All right. Putting this show back together, man. Virginia's got a new face. Bird's going to have a new hip.
You have new hair?
I got new hair. Yeah. Everybody's doing great around here. All right. Well, one thing that I loved over the break was I finally got to watch some shows that people have been recommending to me.
Me too. I was binging my butt off.
Yeah, so I will let you know what I got to watch, what Virginia watched. Are they worthy? Did you guys give us good or bad advice? We will break it all down for you in minutes right here on the KVJ Show.
Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. I can't relate to desperation. Might give a damn. Are on vacation. And I got this one boy, and he won't stop calling when they act this way. I know I got him. Too bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and dream came true for you. Saw skin and not perfume for you. Yes, I know I'm out and do it for you. Yes, that morning coffee brewed for you. Yes, one touch and I'm brand new for you. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. Is it that sweet? I guess so. I'm working late, 'cause I'm a singer. Oh, we look so cute, wrapped around my finger. My twisted humor, make him laugh so often. My honeybee, come and get this pollen. Too bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and dream came true for you. Soft skin and not perfume for you. Yes, I know I'm out and do it for you. Yes, that morning coffee brewed for you. Yes, one touch and I'm brand new for you. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. Thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. Is it that sweet? I guess so. That's that me espresso.
Well, I put together my list finally of shows that I need to get to and watch, and it's all from recommendations that people have been telling me, hey, you got to watch this, Kev. This is a legitimately really good show. So I'm not messing around. So when I've got time now, I just pull up this little viewing list. I'm like, okay, this is the next thing on it, because I hate that thing where you sit in front of whatever streaming app, Netflix or whichever one you watch, and you're just looking around and nothing seems to be moving you. And you're just like, I don't know. I'm not really feeling that, not feeling that. You waste so much time. By the time you get to watch a show, you realize you don't have any more time left. So, yeah, I went right at it. I had my list put together and jumped on a whole bunch of different things. One thing I watched that wasn't recommended that was kind of accidental, it's because my son Cannon was watching it, and I sat down and said, all right, I'll see what it's all about. Squid Game Season 2. I know, Virginia, you liked the first season, and the second one came out right after Christmas.
Yes, and I did binge that as well.
What did you think of that?
So, season 2 wasn't as good as season 1.
Okay.
I will just say that straight up. I think season 1, really because it was so shocking. And I didn't understand the games and everything that went on with the whole manipulation, the psychological manipulation of the Squid Game concept. That was what made season 1 so great for me. It was like, oh my gosh, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Season 2, okay, it's still the same game. I already know about the game. I know the characters, so that was kind of interesting. I just didn't think season 2 had the same impact as season 1.
Okay. Yeah, I jumped into it. I still liked it. I would give it a solid B to a B+.
I agree.
The one thing about it, though, I hate what they're doing with some of these series now. It ends in such a weird way. I thought there was going to be another episode, and then the season was going to be over. And right when you get to the point where, okay, here's the big climax, and we're going to wrap this whole storyline up, no, just ends. And they're like, no, maybe see you later next year.
Well, that's because season 3 is going to happen.
But you still want you don't want an anticlimactic finale of any season of anything.
Well, they did that with Yellowstone. They do it with so many shows now. They're
not going to be
Outer
able to.
Banks.
Look, season 3 is going to suck because season 1 was fantastic. Season 2 was good. Season 3 can't be ever as good as season 1 was. They should just wrap it up and call it good and not try to keep stretching this out and making a story where there is no story.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I see where it's going in season 3. I know what they're going to do already. And if I can figure it out with my tiny brain, it's just not that exciting to me.
What's KVJ Nation saying? Are they saying they love it? Or are they saying it sucked? Because, I mean, they're a good... what's the chat? I don't have my glasses. I can't read anything. I help you out there. But.
New year, same old eyes.
I watched Black Doves based on recommendations. It's on Netflix. Keira Knightley's on it. It is one of those spy type things. It was solid. I would give it a B-. There were some parts of it that were not very realistic. You're like, come on, that ain't gonna happen. But if you can do that and not really dig too deep mentally into those kind of things, it's decent. So I do appreciate that recommendation. I'm glad I watched it. I'll put it at that. So if you like that kind of spy thing, that was good. And then the show that probably I like the best, I got a lot of recommendations on it, but it fits everything I love. I love Vince Vaughn when he's being Vince Vaughn. And you realize it's been 20 years since Old School, Wedding Crashers, all that. It's been 20 years since Vince Vaughn's really been Vince Vaughn.
Vince wasn't Vincent for a while.
He wasn't. I guess he's like, I got more to offer. Nah, Vince, you know what? Who you are is enough.
Do you?
That's all we need. And he has this show, Bad Monkey. It's on Apple TV. And I love it for many reasons. One, it's Vince Vaughn doing what he does. All those little quips and just... If you loved him in the other classics from Old School to Wedding Crashers, he's that guy. Now, there is obviously some things that are a little unrealistic in it. Like, for instance, he has a house right on the water in Key West on a cop salary. That ain't happening.
He must be a cop on the take.
Maybe he inherited money and they just don't go through that storyline.
No, the show's dad, and there's no inheritance.
Dad
Dad's
looks
still
broke.
alive. Yeah, it just ain't working out. That's not working. And not to mention, too, he is a former detective in Miami, but he lives in Key West. And he's like, yeah, I'll be over in a minute. And he's in Miami in like 10 minutes. And if you know how long it takes to drive from Key West to Miami, you're not getting there in 10 minutes.
That'd make a really crappy show, too. That's you got to speed it up.
Yeah. So Bad Monkey is the name of it. It was very solid. It's set in the Keys, so if you like things in the Keys, and they did a very good job. The thing that I loved about it that I thought was really cool is they did a lot of things to Easter egg for locals. They're drinking, for instance, Isla Morada beer.
Okay.
Brewery right there in Isla Morada, which is great.
Keeping it real.
They have scenes from the Bahamas. They're drinking Kalik.
Okay.
So, to me, if you get your beer game on point, you know what the locals would drink. That's half the battle. So I thought that kind of stuff was good. So I thought that was very solid. Virginia, you watched another show from the Keys that I've seen before.
I did.
And I will tell you, the first 2 seasons of the 3 seasons of Bloodline are amazing. What are your thoughts on it?
I agree with you. And now I know why you loved Bloodline season 1 and season 2 so much. And even the beginning part of season 3, I was down.
Yeah.
I was into the beginning part of season 3, and I was like, man, Kevin said season 3 sucked. I don't get it. I'm on episode 4 and 5, and I'm still invested. I still like it.
Yeah.
And then the end of season 3, and I was like, what kind of mushroom tea, LSD, trippy trip am I on right now?
Terrible how the writing can go from so amazing to like you turn it over to a 4th grader.
I didn't get it. I didn't know what happened. I still don't know what happened. I'm confused. I'm angry.
Mm-hmm.
I have so many questions.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Right. Okay.
It looks like they didn't finish it, and they just pulled bits that they had already shot during seasons 1 and 2.
I feel like that's what happened.
Put them into this little montage to end it, and I still don't know how it ended.
It's when Florida stopped funding shows and everybody started moving to Georgia, and they just said, forget it. And they just ended it.
I wanted to see Suits' elbow because, our Suits was an extra. He had gone down there, and he was in one of the hospital scenes, his elbow. I was looking for the elbow. I didn't see the elbow.
No.
I was very disappointed in the ending.
So would you recommend anybody watch it then because of that?
Look, I still think it was a great journey. Season 1 and 2 were so good. And it's a beautiful postcard about the Keys. Mm-hmm. It made me want to go down to the Keys and spend some time down there. I love the family. I love the storyline. I love their flaws and it was really neat.
They did a really good job of representing the Keys too. Didn't they get the characters right and the kind of salty characters you see in the Keys?
100%.
Yeah, that's what I thought was good. And I thought Bad Monkey was good for that too. So a couple things to watch. Do appreciate all your recommendations. Got another show for us to check out. You can let us know. Text it in 877-979-WRMF.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, oh no, who just got arrested again? This time for domestic violence. I'll tell you this celebrity name that you know coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit our website at schumacherauto.com. We currently have an incident to watch out for on I-95 North at Southern Boulevard. The on-ramp, 2 left lanes are blocked. Proceed with caution. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Need to de-stress from the holidays? Massage Envy can help you look and feel your best with a self-care routine. Join Massage Envy's 12-month wellness program from January 6th to March 31st and receive a free 60-minute session. Massage Envy is hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
This just in, hot off the bench press. Planet Fitness has added new strength equipment. Save $28 or more when you join today, and you can be one of the first to try it out. We're raising the bar with new benches, and our new hack squat will have you actually looking forward to leg day. Plus, we're still repping all of the best-in-class equipment we've always had, with most clubs open 24 hours, so you can work out your way on your time. So let's do this. Join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more. Just $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends January 10th. See Home Club for details.
All aboard, sisters! The sequel to the smash hit Menopause the Musical is about to set sail. Cruising through the change is the can't-miss ultimate girls' night out. Menopause the Musical has been seen by more than 17 million fans worldwide. This hilarious sequel features parodies of your favorite hits from the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
At the Kravis Center, January 18th. Get tickets at kravis.org.
It's winter. The temperature's falling. Maybe some snow is too. But one thing that isn't falling is risk from COVID-19. Now, last year, COVID-19 hospitalized nearly 1 million adults, and 2 out of 3 of them were 65 or older. So if someone you love is older, talk with them about updating their vaccine and help make sure their hospitalization risk is another thing that falls this winter. Risk less, do more. Get started at vaccines.gov, paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Florida Atlantic women's basketball season is here. Join head coach Jennifer Sullivan and star guards Maya Perry and Jada Moore at Eleanor R. Baldwin Arena this year for big-time college basketball action. Groups of 15 or more get in free. Single game tickets just $10. The band, the cheerleaders, the fun, the action. It's all here with Florida Atlantic women's basketball. Visit FAUsports.com for more information. Florida Atlantic Owls, winning in paradise.
Well, everybody's doing improvements. A lot of people are thinking about their waistline, but think about your vision. If you've been wearing glasses or contacts and you're just tired of it and you want something different in the new year, go to Panu Laser. Even if you got big bills stacked up right now, you don't have to sweat it because you don't have to pay any money for a full year. Their payment plan, too, is 0 down, 0 interest, so you're not going to rack up that kind of debt. You can go in, you can get it done, and it's not going to crimp your style either. The whole procedure for me took 90 seconds. I was in and out the door in 45 minutes and back to work the very next day. Your vision gets blurry, that's it. And then it clears right up, and then you're good to go. With that kind of vision you've always wanted. Get rid of the glasses, get rid of the contact lenses, and save yourself a ton of money over the long haul. Think about the lenses and solutions and how much you pay on that. I've loved going to Panu, and it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. And when you mention my name, Kevin from the KVJ Show, they take an additional $500 off. So book today at PanuLaser.com. That's PANNU laser.com.
The holidays are over, and it's time to turn the new year into the new you. This is Dr. Adam Zuckerman with Coastal Weight Loss Secret. Let us show you this simple, all-natural way to lose 10 to 20% of your body weight in the next 60 days and finally make this the year you achieve your health goals. We have helped thousands of people lose weight without drugs, injections, and surgery and get their lives back, and I'm sure that we can help you thrive in 2025. Schedule your free consultation today at coastalweightlossecret.com.
I mean, how many times have you made that resolution to yourself, gonna lose weight this year? It's Tracy. Really mean it and get that unwanted fat off easily with Coastal Weight Loss Secret. Just like I did. Lost 43 pounds in 3.5 months, and I've kept all that weight off. The Coastal Weight Loss Secret program has been so successful, helping thousands of people lose up to 10 to 20% of their body weight in just 60 days. Schedule your free consultation in person or do it virtually by calling 561-680-3090 and more info online at coastalweightlossecret.com.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. One of my New Year's resolutions is to eat more pizza. Thank goodness for A Beats New Haven Pizza. They finally opened up their location in Lake Park right by my house. I had so much A Beats pizza over the break. So did my friends. In fact, it's even on my DoorDash app. So now they can deliver it to my house, which I had done 3 different times during the holiday break. And my buddy had the buffalo chicken pizza. He loved it. Of course, I went cheese extra sauce. Amazing. Their sauce is the kind of sauce I love. It's so sweet and delicious. It's got a real nice taste. 4 locations: Delray Beach, West Palm in the Northwood area, Royal Palm, and of course the one in Lake Park. Beats New Haven Pizza. Try it today.
Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. Hope you're doing well. Our high today is going to be as warm as we're going to see all week. 81 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Enjoy it. Cold front moves through tonight, and we're going to be dealing with the 40s each morning after that. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, as is the case with a lot of these child acting stars, boy, that Zachary Ty Bryant cannot get it together. Did you see he just got arrested again?
No, who is this guy again?
He was on Home Improvement.
Oh, he's a baddie.
He is a baddie.
He was Brad, the older brother.
Yes.
Right.
The oldest son.
He can't get it together.
Well, he was first arrested for domestic violence back in 2023. We've heard that he's just been like having issues since then. Details of what exactly happened in the incident haven't been shared and nobody's commenting. But as of Friday, he was still in jail. So whoever domestically he beat up decided, you know what? I've had enough of this. I'm not bailing you out.
I don't think this is his first rodeo with this either.
No, it's not. So, yeah, this is a couple of times with this, and it looks like he's on a bad, bad road. In other news, Madonna on a good road. She got herself another young boyfriend. This time, he's a 28-year-old Jamaican soccer player named Akeem, and she could be seen out and about over the holiday break showing off a fancy ring on her engagement ring finger. And it looks like maybe they're engaged.
That would be a tough marriage.
He's 28.
Could you imagine being married to Madonna?
And I'm sure he could afford to buy, this 5, 6, 7 carat ring from the looks of it on his Jamaican soccer playing salary.
Huh. Interesting.
Very.
Yeah, there was a lot of that going around. I saw Dua Lipa got engaged, and even Zendaya last night. The Golden Globes is wearing a rock. They think that she's going to get married.
So love is back?
I guess the holidays is big for getting rings.
I'm just if you're any of these celebrities, just get engaged. Don't get married. As soon as you get married, now all of your stuff is like intermingled financially. Why not just be engaged? It's just a piece of paper. Who cares?
And there you go. There's your your big love pep talk for the day.
That's right.
And finally here, a lot of people have been watching this story about, Liam Payne and how he had died and what exactly had happened in the hours before his death. We had learned that there were people in the hotel that he had been asking to help him acquire different drugs, like immediately when his girlfriend left Argentina, he went into full-on trying to party, trying to find drugs, trying to find people that would party with him. And a judge in Argentina has updated these charges. There are 5 now in connection with Liam Payne's death that they are looking at. And one of the men that's been accused of selling drugs to him has been arrested. So they are not finished with this investigation, and they will continue to figure out who else may have been involved.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what's going on in your dirt.
All right, you got some celebrities having a birthday today here, Monday, January 6, 2025. Happy birthday to Kate McKinnon. Used to be on Saturday Night Live. Does a lot of other great projects, movies and whatnot. She's 41 years old today. Eric Trump, one of the sons of Donald Trump. He is 41 years old today as well. And Hilaria Baldwin is 41. That is Alec Baldwin's Spanish wife.
Who's not really Spanish because she's from Connecticut.
So she doesn't have any Spanish lineage at all? She's not a Latina at all?
No.
Are you're positive on that?
She went to high school in Connecticut.
Well, she can still be. You can still be Spanish and not.
Right. No, she's not. Her parents, who were both educators and I think very worldly, they brought her to Spain for a summer. And so she lived in Spain for a summer.
Uh-huh.
And she fell in love with it. She loves the culture. She loves the people. She loves the everything. And she knew that Alec Baldwin had a thing for Latina women.
Oh, okay.
So when she accidentally ran into him in his favorite restaurant in New York City, she had this Spanish accent.
And so she is always using the Spanish accent. I saw a video of her on Instagram over the break, and poor thing, she is so enriched in the Spanish culture, she can't remember English words. like, if you want to ask Hilaria Baldwin for an onion, she probably won't understand you.
Her name was Hillary in high school, just for reference.
Oh, okay. Now it's Hilaria.
Now it's Hilaria.
Hilaria. Yeah, here she is trying to cook while figuring out how to put onions in there, but not remembering the word for onion in English.
My husband hates cebolla. I forgot it. Okay. Cebolla. So he hates cebolla, and so I grind cebolla and ajo.
She had to have somebody there to be like, she's cebolla, an onion. It's an onion. You're looking for the word onion. So, yeah. Isn't that amazing?
That's an old clip. So they're currently filming a reality show in their home with her and Alec and all their kids.
Yeah.
I can't wait because all their kids have like Hispanic names. Like she leaned in like Enrique. And like,
wow.
I can't wait to hear now. Is she still talking with that Hispanic accent?
Well, according to the Wikipedia, it says she is of English, French, Canadian, German, Irish, and Slavic descent.
No Hispanic.
not a drop.
Ever.
It says that she was raised in a Spanish-speaking household and traveled to Spain annually.
Yeah, because her parents were like teachers and they loved Spanish culture. And so of course, they had it in the home and they brought her to Spain and she loved being in Spain. But girl ain't Spanish. Currently from Spain.
And she still lives in America, right? I mean, you wouldn't think she's forgetting the word onion.
She's not forgetting the word onion.
Born in Boston.
She also, in another clip, forgot the word cucumber. How you say cucumber? How you say?
How you say?
How you say?
Oh, that's amazing.
The reality show will be out soon, and when it is, you can bet I will be watching every minute.
A lot more clips like that.
Yes.
Okay, looking forward to it. Also, got a little shout out here. Avery, happy 11th birthday. That's from Daddy, Mommy, Mason, and of course your doggies, Hanky, Maxie, and Kyle. You got a photo there. There's Twitter Sarah.
Aww.
But I just see a photo. I don't know if that goes to a birthday.
That's so cute.
Maybe it's just a cute random photo.
I think Avery, her daughter, had her birthday over the break.
Hey, we'll just wish the whole family happy birthday. They're going to have a birthday at some point.
Exactly. But the daughter turned 11, I think. So that's a big deal.
Okay, very nice. Well, happy birthday. Also, happy birthday to Joaquin, from Joaquin. All right.
Yay.
Happy birthday to Kara Mast and our newborn baby boy. You're the center of our universe. Love you so much. Barkley, Barrett, and Jeff. Your Los Angeles listening family. Thank you for listening there in L.A.
Fancy.
Also, a birthday shout out for our 2-year-old Brody. He's our naked cowboy, loves music, dancing, soccer, and always asks to partay. That is, he's going to be wearing that same outfit when he's 21.
I have that outfit.
Yeah,
There's
he's got a
that...
cowboy hat, he's shirtless, and he's just got some kind of jam musical box around him.
Isn't there a guy that's been famously doing that in Times Square for many years?
Naked cowboy.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah, he's going to take over. That's the future naked cowboy.
It's
for
a
Times
career
Square.
choice.
All right, you got a birthday and you want to get a shout out, you can send it to us, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. Well, the new year gonna make you feel 1 year older and maybe more than that. Songs and music, movies as well that are 20 years old this year are coming up next.
I feel like I've been locked up tight for a century of lonely nights, waiting for someone to release me. You're licking your lips and blowing kisses my way, but that don't mean I'm gonna give it away, baby, baby, baby. Oh, my body's saying let's go, go. My heart is saying no. If you wanna be with me, baby, come on and let me out. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Gotta rub me the right way, honey. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Come on and let me out. My body's saying let's go, but my heart is saying no. If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta let me know. If you wanna be with me, I can make your wish come true. You gotta make a big impression. Gotta like what you do. If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta let me know right away. If you wanna be with me, I can make your wish come true. Just come and set me free, baby, and I'll be with you. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Come on and let me out.
That song is 26 years now. 26 years.
Still rocks.
It's a good sounding song, but just kind of crazy as the years just kind of keep ticking away.
It doesn't feel 26. It feels like 10.
Okay. Give it 10.
When you say 26,
I know.
I go, oh, Kevin.
It really throws you off.
It does.
Yeah, I was just even thinking about talking about Bad Monkey with Vince Vaughn. And you see that. My wife's like, oh, he's gotten older. I'm like, well, he is older. I'm like, the last, I know he's done other projects, not to erase his career the last 20 years, but, he was in the forefront all over the place with Old School, Wedding Crashers, those movies. And those are all 20 plus years old now.
It is crazy how people get shocked that people age. You know how this works, right?
Right.
The longer you're on the planet, the older you look.
Yes.
Even with cosmetic stuff, you're gonna
Vince
look
Vaughn's
older.
going to look older.
You're gonna get older.
That's just the way it goes.
Vince Vaughn needs to go to wherever Lindsay Lohan went. Man, she looks like she's aging backwards.
She does look good.
She looks amazing.
Well, Christina Aguilera looks amazing too.
She does.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can't look good, but I'm
Right.
just saying the normal process is if you're on this
Yeah.
rock long enough, you're going to age.
Yeah. Here's some movies that are 20 years old now this year. Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. The last in the newer trilogy is now 20 years old.
That was my favorite of the prequels, Virginia. Not that you care.
I don't even understand what you're talking about. The prequels to what? Oh.
The Harry Potter movies are now hitting 20 years. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is 20 years old this year. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, when Brad and Angelina actually liked each other.
I feel like they liked each other, honestly, only for 4 months. And they kind of had to keep it together just because they were already so deep.
Well, and they busted up a marriage, and so she had. I think it was all carnal. It was all physical, and then the marriage ended with Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt, and Angelina's like, "Oh crap, what have I done? Now I got to stay with this guy."
Oh, they realized they didn't even like each other. It was
Yeah.
straightly carnal.
And now they're redoing Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
That's how. Yeah, 20 years. I guess it's free. If you're like, well, they just came out of that movie. No, they didn't. It's 2 decades ago.
Because that's what everybody wants, a reboot of that movie.
It was up for a Golden Globe in some category because I saw it and I was like, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah, it's now maybe a TV series or something.
Okay, that makes sense.
There's no new concepts.
No. Hitch, that movie that Will Smith did, that is 20 years old.
Pre-slap.
Yeah. War of the Worlds, the Tom Cruise movie.
One of the worst alien movies of all time. It didn't even have an ending, Virginia. It didn't even make any sense.
So it was like Bloodline?
I felt like they kind of go, we ran out of time, so just end the movie.
It ends however you think it ends.
Yeah.
Batman Begins, that trilogy started 20 years ago, and Wedding Crashers is officially 20 years old now.
One of my favorite comedies.
Yeah. The Office, 20 years old now.
I look back at their last episode. I go, their last episode was that year? What?
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? You remember Desperate Housewives?
Yes, it was all the rage.
20 years ago that started.
That's where they got the inspiration for the Real Housewives. The name, at least.
Yeah, Desperate Housewives.
Came from that show.
That was such a hot show. Then you found out everyone behind the scenes hated each other.
Mhm.
There was so much drama.
Yeah. And then 2.5 Men, 20 years old here in 2025. And the music, too. Listen to some of these songs. These are all 20 years old. They came out in the year 2005.
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke.
Oh, Nickelback's now 20 years. Wow. Young Foo Fighters.
I'm so scared about the future and I wanna talk to
Little Coldplay.
I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of closing a damn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rushing everywhere. Knows I'm in over my head, over my head.
Oh, Black Eyed Peas, baby. It's been 2 decades. This song's a jam still, though. Mariah Carey. 20 years. Pussycat Dolls. These guys are so good, too. Yeah. When is the old American Idol song when they booted people off the show? The Gorillas. So Rihanna's career began 20 years ago this year.
I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you.
That's crazy. They had some good songs in 2005.
Isn't it weird that some of these still sound new to me?
That's the perspective, yeah. 20 years on all these songs.
Out of everything you played, there's one that was overplayed the most. Holla That Girl.
Yeah.
That was played the most.
Right. All the time. Your favorite Weezer song?
Least favorite Weezer song.
50 Cent had some jams.
My friend just texted me and said, please tell Kevin to stop making me feel so old.
I know, right? Wow.
You're beautiful.
You're beautiful.
You're beautiful. It's true.
That was a man on the train. You were on the train.
I saw you on a subway.
He was on a man.
He was with another man.
All those songs 20
20?
years old. 20 years old.
I feel like I was just doing that impression like 5 years ago.
Yeah,
that one Fall Out Boy, that's a new song.
Nope. Nope.
It's Fall Out Man now.
Yep. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, we're going to find out who did it. Was it Jay Bird or producer Denny's baby Lachlan? Who lost their shoes at a party? We will find out next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit our website at schumacherauto.com. We currently have an incident to watch out for on I-95 North at Southern Boulevard. The on-ramp, 2 left lanes are blocked. Proceed with caution. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Need to de-stress from the holidays? Massage Envy can help you look and feel your best with a self-care routine. Join Massage Envy's 12-month wellness program from January 6th to March 31st and receive a free 60-minute session. Massage Envy is hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
From the director of The Greatest Showman comes the most original musical ever.
I want to prove I can make it.
Proof to who?
Everyone. So, the story starts. Better
Weatherman. Rated R. In theaters everywhere January 10th.
Ready for your next adventure? Get set for the glitz and glamour of the West Coast. Palm Beach International Airport is now offering direct flights to Los Angeles International on JetBlue. Comfortable seating, top-notch service, unbeatable convenience. Land in the heart of Los Angeles and get ready to hit the Hollywood scene or enjoy the California coastline. It's time to take your travel experience to new heights. Visit www.pvia.org to book your flight. Whether you're flying near or far, remember to always fly PBI.
Where can you kick off the new year with big savings on gig speed? Only with Xfinity, now through January 16th. Get gig internet at home for $25 a month for 1 year when you add an unlimited mobile line, which connects you to gig speed Wi-Fi on the road. Act fast today and save more than $650 over AT&T and Verizon in your first year. Plus, hurry and take advantage because right now you can also get a free 5G phone with trade-in. So save big and stay connected to what you love with fast gig speed internet and mobile. From home to hotspots, this new year, it's all about gig speeds and big savings. Don't wait and get gig speed internet. Spend less green and switch to Xfinity. Go to Xfinity.com/gig savings to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. $40 internet discount applied to mobile bill. After promo, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary. Savings compared to Verizon Fiber Gig Plus 1 Unlimited Welcome Line and AT&T Fiber Gig Plus 1 Unlimited Starter Line. Xfinity internet required. Reduced speeds after 30 gigabits of usage per line. Data thresholds and actual savings vary.
You don't need a New Year's resolution to lose weight. You need a solution, and that's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Discover the power of semaglutide and tirzepatide, the breakthrough GLP-1 medications that are transforming lives. You'll lose up to 15 pounds a month without feeling hungry or deprived. That's huge because it makes it easier for you to lose the weight. And that's what we do. At Red Mountain Weight Loss, they specialize in medical weight loss. It's not a hobby. They've helped over 1 million people lose weight, and they can help you too. With quality GLP-1 medications that cost less than half the price of Ozempic. Visit them in person, online, or just skip the doctor visits altogether, and they'll ship the medication direct to your door. Act now. For a limited time, save $100 on any GLP-1 program and get their lowest prices of the year. Find your weight loss solution and lose up to 15 pounds by this time next month at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com.
It's winter. The temperature's falling. Maybe some snow is too. But one thing that isn't falling is risk from COVID-19. Now, last year, COVID-19 hospitalized nearly 1 million adults, and 2 out of 3 of them were 65 or older. So if someone you love is older, talk with them about updating their vaccine and help make sure their hospitalization risk is another thing that falls this winter. Risk less, do more. Get started at vaccines.gov, paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Hey, it's Nick Rivers. You know, as I'm driving around town in my new Kia from Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, I look around at the other vehicles on the road and I wonder, do they know the Kia difference? Listen, if you've not checked out the new 2025 Kias, you're missing out. All right, go see my good friend Lonnie Mister at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. He hooked me up with a new 2025 Kia Sportage Hybrid. Everyone needs a friend like him in the car biz. Lonnie took direct care of me when I bought my new Kia. Shop from their large selection of award-winning Kias, and they're all with an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. All new Kias, they're sleek, they're stylish in design with premium features, advanced technology, connected devices, and safety features to give you peace of mind. Plus, Kia continues to grow with innovative hybrid, plug-in hybrid, and electric vehicles. That's fewer emissions, lower maintenance costs, all while still offering an incredible driving experience. Go see why there's more Kias on the road every day. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs or call Lonnie, 561-433-1511. Online at greenwaykiaofwestpalmbeach.com. And remember,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Warranty is a limited powertrain warranty. See kia.com or retailer for details.
I love the team at Cooling Advisors, and I love the fact that now they are infiltrating my neighborhood, and I'm turning so many of my neighbors onto them. They give the best customer service. Cooling Advisors knows their stuff. They have got so much experience, and their technicians are on it. They're experienced. They come out, and whenever there's an issue, they do something that I love. They explain to me what they're going to do, what they're doing as they do it, and then what is completed after they're done. They take pictures as they're going through all those phases of their work. I love that because before Cooling Advisors, I didn't understand how my whole HVAC home system worked, but they explain it. They break it down for you. They let you know exactly what they have to do to fix it, exactly how much it's going to cost. I love upfront, transparent business practices, and that is Cooling Advisors. If you need an AC company, you can trust the one that I trust. Go to coolingadvisors.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Time to upgrade your car? Don't spend hours at other places. Come to the place, hgregg.com. Thousands of cars in stock, thousands of dollars below market value. Visit hgregg.com today.
South Florida weather this morning, a bit chilly to start our day with temperatures dropping down to the 50s and 60s. It'll be partly cloudy throughout the day and today's high temperatures in the low 80s.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Need a change this year? Drive into Valvoline Instant Oil Change for an always quick but never rushed quality oil change. No appointment needed. Save $15 off your next oil change at VIOC.com. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. They'll get you back on the road in no time.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, if you did not know, you can actually check out the KVJ Show on YouTube. More and more people are checking it out every single day because it's very easy to listen. You don't deal with any kind of static and the dropouts and all that kind of stuff. And you can listen to us globally, too, either live as we stream the regular show and the after the show, or you can get it on demand. And it's really easy to check out the KVJ Show in the afternoon because we have individual clips. So you can kind of go clip by clip to consume the KVJ Show.
So if I live in London,
yep,
I can listen to it anytime I want to.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, watch, listen, whatever. And that's the cool thing, too. You get the visual part of it. So check it out. Just go and subscribe. And if you are on there right now watching the KVJ Show, got to say thank you to the almost 750 people we got in there right now. Make sure you click the like button. That definitely does help us out as well. Would appreciate it. All right, so who is it? Jaybird or Baby Lachlan? Who lost their shoes at a party? What do you think the correct answer is for that, Virginia?
This is a tough one. It really could be both of us.
Well, I've seen you lose your shoes in a nightclub at a party.
That's one of the first moments we ever had together as a show.
I've yet to see Baby Lachlan lose his shoes. I've seen you actually lose your shoes at You lost them at Club Safari. I've seen you lose them at Blue Martini. You have multiple shoe loss incidents.
Look, I have a track record. That's why this could be a trick one.
It feels like it would and should be Jaybird, but yeah, just because of that, I think this is a little trickery. I'm going to go with Baby Lachlan on this one.
Oh, you think he's messing with us because he knows that we know that he knows.
Exactly.
I think it's trickery. Okay, so what is it?
It was the bird, the track record.
Oh, the track record's the same.
Consistent.
Okay. I was at a New Year's Eve party and might have had one too many, and there was so many people there, and I was afraid I was going to step on the dog, so I took off my shoes and could not find them, and the Uber showed up. I'm like, I can't find my... All right, I'll get them back. I'll get them later. And I walked into an Uber.
New Year, same old feet.
Went into an Uber barefoot. Got my shoes back, though.
Okay, all right.
You have to go back the next day. Like most people go back to get their credit card.
Yeah.
He has to go back to get his shoes.
It was nothing short of humiliation.
Yeah. Okay, who kicked a plate of waffles onto a wall?
Oh, my.
Boy, it's a tough one.
Boy.
Me and Lachlan both love waffles.
And you have quite the kicker.
Yeah, he does.
I've seen you.
The right leg's feeling good. That thing can still kick.
I think I'm going to go with Baby Lachlan on that one as well. Virginia?
I don't know. I'm going to go with the bird. I believe he likes waffles, and I believe he still kicks.
I do. I like to eat on the floor a lot.
Yeah.
Crisscross applesauce.
Who did that?
That was Baby Lachlan.
Okay.
It's one of the new foods we're feeding him.
How's he feeling about the waffles?
He's been doing great. He's been eating. He took a big bite of a burger.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's pretty wild.
Quite
Sometimes
an advancement.
you can tell if he likes it because he'll put it in his mouth and he'll chew it for a second. If he doesn't like it, he immediately spits it out.
Oh,
but
yeah.
he was gonna spit it out and then he put it back in and he waited and he's like, all right, this is good. Same with the waffle. You throw a little syrup on there, it makes it much easier.
I love it.
Okay, who did it? Jaybird or producer Danny's baby Lachlan? Who lost a video game controller that was found later under the kitchen sink? I'm going to say that one is baby Lachlan.
No, that feels like Bird.
Why do you think that, Phil? Why do you say that?
It's much like me. You spent a lot of the break intoxicated.
There's so many thoughts going on here. It's me.
Bird did
I could not find my remote control or my controller to the video game. Denny's that got me an awesome system and controller and all this stuff. So I was playing it, but I was also doing other things.
Yeah.
And I had to go underneath my sink for something because somebody called me and all this stuff was going on. And I guess I left the controller underneath the kitchen sink and I went to go find it.
The same way you've left your phone in the freezer.
Yeah, just too much going on.
Yeah.
Too much excitement.
You need some simplicity.
Multitasking when you're drunk is hard.
I was not as drunk. Stop throwing me under the same bus that you were. You were tore from the floor up, and I got the proof. We are in different leagues, homie.
Who cried while watching the movie Gremlins? I'm going to say Jaybird on that one.
Yeah, I think Jaybird too.
Yeah.
Just caught up in it.
Yeah. The emotion of it all.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Holiday movie.
Maybe a cocktail.
A couple, maybe.
Couple dozen.
Whatever. Stuff. No. You led the league.
She needs an accomplice.
She does.
She does.
It's not going to be me.
Yeah.
Isn't it more fun to be together?
At certain times.
But that was actually Baby Lachlan.
That was
Lachlan.
First time showing him that.
Did he hate it?
I think it's just a little intense.
That
with
is
some of the
Yes.
stuff jumping around. I
Yeah.
didn't, you know, those 80s movies, you kind of got to watch them first once by yourself before you show a kid because there's a lot of stuff they got away
They
with.
look like
back then.
demons.
Yeah, but I mean, he's seen stuff like that, and it doesn't really scare him just from regular TV shows.
I tried showing Rocco Gremlins. Now he's 9 right now, my son. But when he was like 7, I tried to show him Gremlins, and we had to turn it off.
Really?
Because same thing. He was like not ready.
I think it's too
creepy
much.
looking,
Yeah,
They're creepy, and there are parts of that movie that are very scary.
There are.
We forget.
Yeah, that's what I said. You got to watch some of those movies once by yourself before you show a kid.
And who was startled by a 5-foot-tall Darth Vader they thought was a real person?
Oh my gosh, that's so easy. It's Jaybird. He must have bought a new Darth Vader figurine on steroids.
You're only 90% right. It's not new.
It's not new, but it was you.
I do have this big Darth
Giant
Vader,
Darth Vader.
and I changed positions of where it normally is, and I forgot that I did that. So I get up in the middle of the night to go get something to drink, and all of a sudden, oh, it's my Darth Vader. Scared the hell out of me.
All right. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes as we get into a new year, people are reflecting. They're looking for wisdom, guidance to lay out the path of their next 365 days. Have you ever gotten a quote, something that stuck with you, that almost guided your path, changed your life, gave you a new perspective? What is the best advice you ever received? Call or text it into the KVJ Show now.
It's fine, it's cool. You can say that we are nothing, but you know the truth. And guess I'm the fool with their arms out like an angel through the car sunroof. I don't wanna call it off, but you don't wanna call it love. You only wanna be the one that I call baby. 'Cause I'm the boys and boys. Sure, I'm gonna shine, so stop the feeling.
Anything that you're looking at differently here as we head into 2025? Did you make any kind of resolutions? Do you have a new plan for the next year for yourself, Virginia?
Yeah, I do kind of want to slow down the drinking and
really?
speed up the family travel. I was inspired by the Ralstons and that trip that you guys took over the Thanksgiving break where you just went all over the country and you bonded in the Sprinter van, and that to me was living right.
Okay, so you're going to go down that path.
I think that's very, very important.
Okay. What about yourself, Jay Bird?
Go harder, eat more pizza. I need more cake. Let's just say.
Going the other way.
With it, baby.
I like it, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to get in the mic. I want to drink more water, and I'm going to get all healthy. And we all know that ain't going to. I don't want to lie to the good people.
It's not going to happen, huh? Yeah. Not going to happen.
What about you? Do you got anything?
I think I'm going to go. I got a reality check because over the break, I went to put on a shirt. Have you ever put on a button-up shirt and it is...
Yeah.
Have I?
Oh, man.
Have I?
And Kevin, you don't even have boobs. I mean, if you have a buttoned-up shirt and you have boobs, it's just a hard no.
Dude, I walked out of TJ Maxx in tears because a button shirt just... basically popped the buttons with my bosoms at one point in my life. I get it.
Yeah, that got me. I put on one shirt. I was like, because I had a little bit more of a formal event to attend. So I was looking for a button-up shirt. I put it on. I'm like, oh, I can't wear this. Thing's too tight. What happened? I pulled out my second shirt. I put it on. Same thing.
Oh.
So I didn't realize it, but yes, I've packed on some LBs. So
good. You know what?
You can blame the shirt up until the point where you put on like multiple shirts and you're like, wait a minute.
No, it's me. It's not the shirt.
It's not the shirt.
An eating man's a happy man.
Yeah, well, I'm not happy when I got to buy a new wardrobe. So, yeah, I'm cutting back on the things I know we're packing on the weight. Probably a little too many tortilla chips, probably too many cocktails.
Tortilla chips.
I mean, nothing goes better with tortilla chips than a margarita.
I know.
And
yeah.
I love that's your big vice is a tortilla chip.
It's all I have. That's the only things I did that were left of center that could have put on weight, and some chicken wings. So I had and you know what? A couple pickle chips. Done with all that.
You would faint if you really saw all my vices.
I would be 400 pounds if I ate like you ate.
You metabolize like it's nobody's business. You always have.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Go on.
It's very lucky of you.
You're a blessed man. Yeah. So everybody is looking at the diets. They're talking about that kind of stuff. They say the Mediterranean diet for, I think, the 6th year in a row is the top diet that they say is the healthiest for you, according to U.S. News and World Report. It's just limiting sweets, processed foods, red meats. You'll have lots of fruits, veggies, grains, nuts, and you have healthy fats like chicken and fish. So that's pretty much where I am. I'm going to get back and get to a strict Mediterranean diet.
The chicken and fish, and if you can just stay like in the healthy lane and not do like fried chicken.
Yeah.
It's so good for you. I turned my mom on to sashimi over the Christmas break.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She had never in her life had sashimi. She ended up loving it.
Okay.
And we got it multiple times. It's so good for you.
That's what happened to me last year. I'm never really an asparagus guy. Love it now. I really do. That's one of the healthier things I eat.
That's great.
I eat it. I love it so much.
That's one of the things they call a superfood.
I can't get enough of it. I really.
Good for you.
I've taken
Okay.
a shine to that, and even honestly some broccoli. I can't believe it.
Wow.
And they smell like farts, but they taste delicious.
With or without
Yeah.
cheese sauce.
Well, come on now. It's not too many changes.
Got dressed up a
A
little bit.
little bit.
Yeah. And if you do the vegan diet, they say that consumers could save nearly $900 per year compared to those on the Mediterranean diet.
Look, vegan food is expensive as crud. Let me just tell you that much.
But if you eat smart vegan, which is probably a lot less processed food and a lot more whole, real foods cooked in a healthier oil, you can make it a lot cheaper. It's that processed vegan food that's crap, and that should not be consumed.
That's what they're saying. Stay away from the processed vegan things. Go
I
with the
agree.
all-natural, and you'll wind up saving yourself a lot of money.
If all of us would eat less processed food and make a considerable change in the processed food, I think we would notice so big of a difference.
Objection, Your Honor. Please do not tell me how to live my life.
They say that a Mediterranean diet costs 60 cents more per day than the American diet.
I'm sure.
So eating healthy, that's the thing that sucks. You got to pay more money.
It's why a lot of people eat processed stuff because they can't afford the health stuff.
Yeah. They say on the vegan diet, total food costs about 25% lower, $2.40 per day compared to the Mediterranean diet. So if you're looking at one or the other. And did you see the bomb that was dropped on the booze industry on Friday by the Surgeon General?
No.
Let me guess. It's not good for you.
Well, not only that, to get specific, is he wants it like cigarettes, marked for cancer.
Marked for cancer?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's good, I guess, but I don't know if that's going to slow anybody down.
Yeah, third leading cause of cancers that are out there. And they say there are 7 different types of cancer diseases that you will have a heightened risk of if you drink alcohol. Liver, breast, throat cancer, just some of them. They say about 20,000 people die every year from alcohol-related cancer cases.
What does that same Surgeon General say about processed foods?
Doesn't like it either, I don't think. I think there's going to be a big attack this year on 2 things, processed foods and alcohol.
See, this is a Monday topic, not a Friday topic. I'm glad
You're right,
that,
yeah.
I'm glad you're doing this on Monday.
We're
You
hitting it
can
now.
take the processed foods. You're not taking our alcohol.
Yeah, he wants alcohol to be clearly labeled as a cancer risk. You know how they did with cigarettes? And think about what happened with cigarettes. They labeled that thing, and people used to smoke all the time in the 50s and 60s. And now look today. How many people do you see just walking down the street smoking like they did back in the day?
You're right. It's not out there.
Yeah.
They're just now smoking vapes instead.
Yeah, they're all doing tinctures.
The vape industry's through the roof, and then you'll have a report in 20 years. We're getting rid of vapes now, too.
Yeah, and it hit the market on Friday, too. Constellation Brands, who makes Modelo and Corona beer, lost $450 million of their value.
Whoa.
That's all it took. Surgeon General said, yeah, we're going to start calling this cancerous and labeling it and demonizing alcohol, and boom. Anheuser-Busch stocks dipped 2.7%.
Who would have thought alcohol's bad for you?
I know, right? Well, I think it's the word cancer. That C word scaring everybody. Yeah, I'm just wondering, though, because, I mean, how many other things? You talk about the processed foods. Imagine if they had to put a cancer label on everything. Aren't they even saying if you get a bottled water, you get the plastics and all that stuff? And
They need to put it on bottled water because of those microplastics. You know, they test the water right when they bottle it, and they're like, look how clean it is. There's no microplastics in it. And then they put it on a hot truck, and they drive it for miles and miles and miles. That's when all the microplastics are released into the water, in the bottled water. I learned a lot on my journey with the Pure Way filtration.
Okay.
I am not drinking bottled water anymore.
You got to put a warning label on the sun. I know it's going to be hard.
No
but,
doubt.
I mean, they say sun causes
You're right.
cancer.
Everything out there is causing the big old C these days. All right, so we are looking for your good advice. Those little topics. Got one good for us? You can text it in. You can call to 877-979-WRMF. Your wisdom next on the KVJ Show.
I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. I'll be if you can be right here. You can't be right, yeah. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. When I'm away from you, I miss your touch. You're the reason I believe in love. For me to trust, and I'm afraid that I'ma it up. Ain't no way that I can leave you stranded, cause you ain't never left me empty-handed. And you know that I can't live without you. So baby, stay. I'll be if you can't be right here. I do the same thing I told you that I never told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I need you to stay, need you to stay.
Okay, looking for your wisdom here. Is there a quote that has always kind of stuck with you? Maybe the best advice that you've ever received? I don't know if there's anything that has ever dropped on you, Virginia, but I actually keep a little file on my phone. Anytime I hear a good quote, I'm like, ooh, okay, because I know I forget it within 10 minutes.
There's one that sticks with me, and it's hard to follow, especially if you're like me and you're lippy, and, you know, my astrological sign is a Leo. I always think I'm right. Somebody said to me one time, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy?
Okay.
And that does stick with me a lot of times when I'm thinking about, especially like around the house with my family. Do I want to be right or do I want to be happy?
Okay.
And then you just kind of swallow whatever you were going to like mouth off about and say, you know what? I'd rather us be happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one to live by.
Not everybody needs to hear what I feel about the way that they clean up their space.
Yeah.
It's just, sometimes it can come off very naggy.
Yeah, I heard one over the break that I wrote down that I like. It said, be curious, not judgmental.
That's hard.
And you can ask questions like,
She's
hey.
both. She's curious and she's judgmental. It's rough.
Right. But you ask questions not with a judgmental or a judgy tone, just because you honestly care.
Yeah.
It's so hard, Kevin.
I
This is
hear
going to
ya.
be a tough one for a girl.
I'm trying, I swear.
Bird, you're the quote guy. Do you have one that has stuck with you?
When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. It's from Wayne Dyer.
Yes.
I love that one.
Wayne Dyer is good.
And then my dad, it's so simple. Anytime I get clunked, I feel like there's too many things going on. He just says, bud, just go back to square one. It's very simple advice, but goes, go back to square one, do what you know how to do best, and then go start rebuilding from there. And that always stuck with me. It's always helped me.
Yeah, I think we complicate things too much. A couple other ones that people have sent in here. This is a good one. Your self-talk that you have matters, what you say to yourself, your internal monologue. And they said if you had a friend who talked to you like you talk to yourself, how long would you be friends with them?
That's so true. So many of us are so mean to ourselves on the inside. And when you mess something up, you go, oh, you're so stupid. Oh, you're so dumb. Oh, you're so this. You're so that. Like those words you say to yourself really do matter.
There's exercises for all that. Sometimes people write things on a cue card and hang them up in their hotel room, and their
Who would be that someone?
Their co-worker would knock on their door and go,
What's going on in here? What weird crap's going on in here? What are you smoking?
I'm like, you are a positive person, Jason. You are good.
You had to write a quote up after she came in and trashed all your clothes?
She came into my hotel room. I had all these cards on the wall. Positivity.
Okay, first of all, I didn't know I was walking into a tunnel of growth. He has all these messages up to help himself be better, live better, do better.
And she's all hammered. What are you smoking in here?
I had been drinking.
I had been smoking.
It was like, wait, what?
Probably the one that got me a couple years ago. I heard this quote. I know it's probably not new to a lot of people, but the comparison is the thief of joy. I am a very competitive person, and I too often was looking around, especially our industry, of people that were doing well, and I was like, just very frustrated with myself, and I don't think I was really enjoying my own ride. Because I was like, man, I want to have what they have.
Well, that's the biggest. That's the biggest problem for anybody. You get so old and you forget. Dang, the whole journey's over. Because you're never going to get to the top of the mountain. Even if you get to the top of the mountain, you're going to go, all right, what's next?
And I think too, we all do that. You all look at the people you consider competition to see what they're doing, to see how you measure up. But sometimes you do have to look at your stuff and have gratitude.
Yeah.
And that is a big thing that I know I do wrong all the time. Have gratitude for what you do good.
Gratitude, not matitude.
Yep. And for anybody that's starting any kind of health journey, like me, if you're trying to lose a couple lbs, something
He's trying
like
to lose
that,
those man boobs.
Oof, yeah. A couple quotes that work well for that. Do something today your tomorrow self will thank you for.
Okay.
And the other one is even one step a day gets you 365 steps farther in a year. Because I think too often, look, every little day does matter. And it's then when you get 9 or 10 months down the path that you're like, okay, you see the difference. So just go on ahead and do it. So some really good stuff to set perspective right for 2025. Anything else, you can drop it into our chat room as well. Just go to YouTube and look for the KVJ Show.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
All right, Jay Bird, what would you do if you were at work and you were working and Kevin just walked over and slapped you?
What?
I'd bounce right back.
What? Boy, what am I into?
This just happened, and a former employee is claiming they were slapped by a major name you know. I'll tell you who it happened to coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit our website at schumacherauto.com. Slow traffic on I-95 North from Lantana Road to Forest Hill Boulevard. You're also seeing slowdowns on both sides of the turnpike as you're approaching the West Palm Beach Service Plaza. And you're tapping the brakes on I-95 southbound from Lantana Road to Hypoluxo Road. As for Broward County, you do have an accident on I-95 south at Atlantic Boulevard. The right lane is blocked. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Need to de-stress from the holidays? Massage Envy can help you look and feel your best with a self-care routine. Join Massage Envy's 12-month wellness program from January 6th to March 31st and receive a free 60-minute session. Massage Envy is hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
Netflix has huge news for you. WWE Monday Night Raw is live every week on Netflix. Live drama, live heroes, live action, featuring some of the biggest names in WWE, such as John Cena, undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Bianca Belair. There's never been a better time to step into the ring and stream WWE Raw. WWE Monday Night Raw is now on Netflix.
Hey, West Palm, your next adventure is closer than you think. PBI is your gateway to Music City. Getting to Nashville has never been easier with Southwest's new nonstop flight. From live music and Southern charm to unforgettable eats and iconic sights, this city is calling, and PBI makes getting there stress-free. Book your flight to Nashville today at pbia.org. Whether you're flying near or far, remember to always fly PBI.
We were just sitting down for dinner when my father-in-law suddenly froze and grabbed his stomach.
My dad, he kept insisting he was fine, but we knew something was very wrong.
He didn't want to go to the ER, but we convinced him to get it checked out.
And luckily, there's a Baptist Health ER nearby. And they were able to get him diagnosed and treated in no time.
He even got the medication that he needed right then and there.
And we were back home just in time for a late night dessert.
Thank you, Baptist Health.
Thank you, Baptist Health.
Baptist Health Emergency Care, now open in West Boca on the corner of Glades Road and State Road 7.
Well, I was helping Rocco brush his teeth last night and getting every spot all around those braces. It's tricky, but the great thing about it, man, I am noticing how straight his teeth are now, thanks to Great Smile Dental. I love the fact that they do everything in one location. Dentistry, orthodontics, adults, children. It's a multi-specialty office that you're going to be so happy you picked. Great Smile Dental, right there in Port St. Lucie. Convenient and easy. I love it. Make your smile great. Go to greatsmiledental.com.
Gotta be honest with you, I was just doing it wrong. Hence why I got all that unwanted fat. It's Tracy. Now, all my life, I always ate whatever I wanted all the time. Then, as I got older, My metabolism was like, yeah, I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm going to go ahead and slow down. So all that food I was eating was not getting burned off as it used to, and it just sat here on my body. Little pound after little pound after little pound, which turned into an extra 43 pounds of fat I did not want. Nobody wants extra fat. That's when I found Dr. Zuckerman with Coastal Weight Loss Secret, and I lost every piece of that fat. 43 pounds, and I did it so fast. 3.5 months. And you might be thinking, sure, you lost it, but I bet a lot of it's come back. It hasn't. I've kept that weight off for over a year now, thanks to the expert guidance of Dr. Zuckerman and his team at Coastal Weight Loss Secret. And the secret is not shots. It's not killing yourself in a gym. It's not even those gross prepackaged meals. Make that call to Dr. Zuckerman at 561-680-3090. And more info online at coastalweightlossecret.com.
Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. Hope you're doing well. Our high today is going to be as warm as we're going to see all week. 81 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Enjoy it. Cold front moves through tonight, and we're going to be dealing with the 40s each morning after that. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Oh boy, this one is a messy situation. I'm not sure how most of us would react if this happened to us at work. Imagine you're at work, you're just doing your job, and your main boss comes over and slaps you. Oh.
Kevin comes over here, slaps me.
It's not a bit. It's off the air.
I was going to say, I think I've actually done that.
You have.
Kevin's hit me over the head with a guitar. Again, though, a bit.
It was part of a bit. We all signed off on it. It was consensual. But yeah, this is exactly what happened. There is an employee that is now suing Nicki Minaj, saying that they were slapped across the face. I mean,
There's a lot of stories about that in the entertainment industry where somebody messes up and someone just gives them a big old slap.
She claims it happened. He claims that it happened at a concert in Detroit last year, and he was working as a day-to-day manager when the head of security called him into a meeting in Nicki Minaj's dressing room, and things just got ugly and words were exchanged. And the slap happened. He said after the incident, he locked himself in the bathroom and reported the incident to the police.
When you don't see a slap coming and it's got some force behind it, you feel you're surprised, you're stunned, you're in pain.
Yep.
Yeah, that is some heavy stuff. So stay tuned. We will figure out what is going on there and let you guys know. I don't know if you'd heard about this. Denise Richards revealed an unusual injury from filming Special Forces. You know that show that Tyler Cameron was on that we loved on Fox? Special Forces World's Toughest Test is like they put these celebrities through the actual stuff that you have to do when you're training to be in Special Forces for the military. So they're in their third season now, and Denise Richards is over there doing it. I know I joke about this a lot on the show, but she busted both of her breast implants during a physical challenge.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Popped them, huh?
Popped both her boobies.
Dang.
I'm sorry. At that point, you win the competition. You gave it your all.
I mean, did she stay on the show after that, or did she go and immediately quit? I mean,
yeah.
How do you work with two deflated boobies? What a crazy injury.
Here she is talking about it.
What? Did you also jump in the water? Did I see you fall off a bridge or something?
No, I jumped off a bridge too, and that's when I ruptured my implants off of that thing.
Are you serious?
Yes. The harness.
No, one implant or both?
Both.
Did you have to go back in?
I still have to get them redone. I was supposed to a month ago, but couldn't because we were filming.
Oh my gosh. I have so many more questions. Like, did you just have saline and your body just kind of absorbed it, which is what they say happens? But where does it absorb it to? And did you stay on the show? Did she talk about that?
And how painful is it?
Because they're competing for cash money.
What do you think they get to sign up for that show? Because you are asking them to train and do all that. Do you think it's more or less than 10 grand?
I think it's more. If you stay in it the whole time, I think it's more than 10 grand.
But to sign on, wouldn't you say
everybody gets a sign-on bonus, and the more days you last, the more money you get. And if you make it to the end, I think it's a pretty decent payout.
But let's say you get eliminated first episode. What is that nut you're getting in the beginning?
You eliminate yourself. You don't get eliminated. You tap out because you can't handle it. So did Denise Richards tap out when her boobies exploded?
Might get me out of it.
I'm so curious. I can't wait. They got me. Now I'm going to watch.
Okay.
And finally here, have you seen all the drama going on between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni?
Yeah, it's a fascinating story.
It is so fascinating. Now, a lot of the cast has already come out publicly and sided with Blake Lively, but Justin Baldoni was in the movie and also a producer of the movie. He is saying that they are only siding with her because they want to protect themselves in the public opinion of Hollywood, and because Blake and her husband Ryan Reynolds are so important that you can't go against these Hollywood big powerful people. And he is countersuing her.
I've heard that Ryan Reynolds isn't he's an awesome to everybody. I've heard that.
Is he going to be our next Ellen?
I don't know. Deadpool's a jerk.
Yeah.
Well, think about it in your own life. Are you always awesome to everybody?
Yeah, I feel like no, I'm just kidding.
I treat people how they deserve to be treated. And maybe, if Ryan Reynolds or Blake Lively was a little snippy or snappy with you, maybe it was because they were keeping you in your place and you weren't acting right.
I was looking into that, and it's fascinating in the circles of Hollywood because they're explaining it, saying within the confines of Hollywood, this is a massive story. And there's a lot of PR agencies that are going back and forth and trying to control the narrative on this. Remember right before we went to break, there was a story about Blake Lively being terrible to work with?
Yes.
And I started playing those clips of the proof that she was, and I wasn't feeling it. I'm like, that's the evidence they have that she's a terrible individual?
He claims he has text messages and receipts and all this stuff that he's going to bring forward with his countersuit to her suit.
The other thing, too, is she's getting a bad reputation online, like your J-Lo, like your Katy Perry. They're seeing this happen. It's snowballing. The internet isn't necessarily in love with her.
They were saying that is a PR firm that is doing all that, trying to make this an even story.
Manipulate the narrative.
Yes, they're trying to trash Blake Lively and make her look like she is terrible.
But everybody on the set is on her side. And just know that.
Guess who had some things to say who came to her defense? Amber Heard. And then Blake Lively goes, Amber, I don't need your help. Please.
Quiet.
Stop talking.
Can you please be on Baldoni's side?
Well, because that's what Amber Heard said. She goes, Johnny Depp's team did the same thing to me. They went on social media, trashed me, blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
I don't think it's the same thing.
But I don't think you can control all of social media.
This happened on a set with a lot of sober people. What happened between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp happened in a house when they're both drinking and when she pooped the bed. And there's all kinds of stuff that happened. That was very personal. The thing that happened on set between Justin and Blake was very public, and everybody saw it that was on the set. So I think it's going to be very interesting to see how it plays out in a courtroom. He says he's got text messages to back up his side of all of it.
Okay.
So stick around. This could be a long fight.
Guess we will find out.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, yeah, beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Spot.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
Well, a lot of people said that Nikki Glaser did a good job hosting the Golden Globes.
She was very funny and very quick, and she was on it. And she wasn't too insulting to the room. I think everybody in the room was laughing along with her instead of some years where you see them pan to the celebrity's face and the celebrity looks pissed. You didn't see that last night.
Well, remember when Ricky Gervais just went off?
Oh, that was my favorite.
I think for like 3 years in a row he's done that.
Just unreal. He really, I was scorched earth what he was doing.
She was able to have the room laughing and have the people at home laughing and not piss off the room.
Yeah, here's a little bit of her stylings last night.
Selena Gomez is here tonight with her new fiance, Benny Blanco. And Benny Blanco is here because of the genie who granted him that wish. Man, lucky guy. There's been a lot of talk about comebacks, right? Like Pamela Anderson and Demi Moore. And it turns out if you're a woman over 50 in a lead role, they call it a comeback. If you're a guy over 50 in a lead role, congratulations. You're about to play Sydney Sweeney's boyfriend.
Okay. There you go.
She was good.
Yeah, I thought she was pretty decent too. And
you got to hear the joke that she did about Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban. Do you have that in there anywhere?
I did, yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Because it's true. Even Keith was like nodding, going, yeah, it's kind of true.
You felt like, yeah, it was legit. Yeah, here's a little bit of that.
Welcome to the 82nd Golden Globes, Ozempic's biggest night. If you're watching on CBS, hello. If you're watching on Paramount Plus, you have 6 days left to cancel your free trial. I mean, even Oscar-winning actor Eddie Redmayne did TV this year. He's nominated for Peacock's The Day of the Jackal, yes? It's about a top-secret elite sniper that no one can find because he's on Peacock. Nicole Kidman is here. Oh my gosh. Thank you for working so hard. And thank you to Keith Urban for playing guitar around the house so much that she wants to leave and make 18 movies a year.
Okay. There you go.
He was nodding.
There was a story that Aubrey Plaza was going to be a presenter. I was like, there's no way. I assume she's going to cancel. That was such a crazy story with her.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Her 47-year-old husband, Jeff Baina, committed suicide.
Oh.
Yeah, and they've been together for a while. Now, I don't know all the details on it. Apparently, it was a hanging. I don't know who found him, if it was her or someone else.
That's tough.
Are they still together? Are they separated?
I believe so. They started dating in like 2011. They got married in 2021. They've done a lot of projects together, and here she was talking about their relationship.
I love your husband and you, your love story. Is it true you got married during the pandemic?
Yes, we did.
Congratulations! Thank you. And you guys work together.
Yes.
What's it like to collaborate with your husband? Husband core.
Yes, husband core. It's so great. It's so complicated. It's like extreme highs and extreme, complications. It's a really hard thing to navigate, but we've been together for 11 years.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Ooh. That is kind of telling now after the fact.
Yeah.
It was complicated. I mean,
well, but that could be anybody's relationship.
A lot of people were shacking up and getting closer during COVID. And I think if you got married during COVID, it could have been like just the pressures of that, and that wasn't the real world. Like, COVID wasn't real, y'all.
I think they were together like 10 years before they got married. It's just, that's odd.
But if you got married during COVID, I can see where that would be like, whoa, okay, whatever that crazy blender ride we were all in, it didn't exist like that after that.
They were together for a long time. It's not like they just met or anything. It was on a whim. They were together for a long time. They were partners.
Yeah. Did you see the body cam footage of Ice-T getting pulled over by the cops?
I did.
Keep in mind, back in the day, he had a song called Cop Killer.
Oh,
remember
yes,
that?
I do remember.
Yeah,
awkward.
Yeah, he may have some certain feels. He went off on the cops. Apparently, he had an expired license and was trying to get to the DMV, which was across the street when he was pulled over.
There was a few things wrong, I think.
Yeah.
Let me park my car right here. You're not going to move your car, sir. You give me your keys right now, and I'm going to tow your vehicle. You try to be more respectful with me, I'm going to respect you the same way. Well, then you see I'm going to. No, you're not going to tell me what to do. I'm going to tell you what to do. So give me your keys right now. If you're going to go that route.
Give me my paperwork.
Don't touch me. Don't
give me
like that.
Give me my paperwork. Get this on camera.
I'm a foot away from DMV.
Keep your distance.
You are
You me.
You are. I'm trying to get to the DMV. I showed you all the paperwork.
Yeah, I don't think he still likes cops.
He was
At least not that cop.
He was across the street from the DMV.
Yeah.
But the car had been registered in 3 years. So he's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm going to the DMV.
Yeah.
So I'm going to the DMV right now. That's
Right.
kind of how it started.
Yeah, I don't think the guy really believed him, so there it was. All right, there's your viral audio coming up here in a couple of minutes. Do you need to call somebody out here today?
Oh, yeah.
I got a pretty long list. There were many things happening in Miami sports I've got certain feelings about. We'll get to that. A couple mishaps that have happened over the last couple of weeks I think need to be called out as well. You can get yours into us, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
You can't be shit, I'm an early bird. It's 10 o'clock before I say a word. Baby, I can never tell. How do you sleep so well? You keep telling me to live right, to go to bed before the daylight. But then you wake up for the sunrise. You know you don't gotta pretend. Baby, now and then, don't you just wanna wake up dark as a lake, smelling like a bonfire, lost in the haze. If you're drunk on life, babe, I think it's great. But while in this world, I think I'll take my whiskey and leave. My coffee black in my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. I take my whiskey and leave. My coffee black in my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. I aim low, I aim true, and the ground's where I go. I work late where I'm free from the phone, and the job gets done, but you worry some. I know, but who wants to live forever, babe? You treat your mouth as if it's heaven's gate. The rest of you like you're the TSA. I wish I could go along. Hey, don't get me wrong, you know you're bright as the morning, soft as the rain, pretty as a vine, sweet as a grape. If you can sit in a barrel, maybe I'll wait until that day. I'd rather take my whiskey and leave. My coffee black in my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. I take my whiskey and leave. My coffee black in my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. If somebody's done you wrong, it's time for you to sing along and call them out, call them out, call them out. You gotta call them out, call them out, call them out. It's time to call them out.
Okay, I got a lot of stuff I need to call out here today. This is a chance for me to go on my little sports rants, and I got a few. Miami Dolphins, tired of you guys sucking. Tired of Chris Greer, the general manager. He needs to go, but he's not. So Stephen Ross, the owner of the Miami Dolphins, can you fire his ass already? It's unbelievable. This guy has not done anything for this franchise. He started with the Dolphins in 2000s. The Dolphins won a playoff game in his first year with the organization, and they haven't won one since. What's the common factor here? What do you think that is? We got like the longest drought in the NFL going on, and there's one dude that is behind it. could you imagine failing for that long and still keeping your job?
Well, Exhibit A, Your Honor.
Okay, bad example.
Oh,
but
man.
still.
Someone took that personal. That was not meant for you, boo.
Yeah. He's been the GM since 2016, and it's not been a good run. So he's going to be back next year, along with the coach Mike McDaniel, and I find it to be pretty ridiculous.
I think, though, McDaniel should be given a fair shot. I think everybody loves him because I know people, and they talk about him, and they have nothing but the nicest, most wonderful things to say about him and his skill level. He's not being given the right tools, is what I hear.
That's what everybody says when you're losing.
I'm okay with keeping McDaniel. You could do that, give him another year. The Chris Greer, though, it's just that's the one. It's like, okay, I don't know what else we're waiting for. I mean, if your track record you can't do it in 8 years and you've been in the organization for 25 and you're not really making a difference, just how long?
There are some people that really do suck and they stay in their position. How is this happening?
And this is another, how's it happening? So I guess Dolphins fans, if you like not making the playoffs or getting bounced every year in the first round, then expect more of the same. So that's where we are, stuck in that rut. Tyreek Hill, after the game last night, he had enough. He was out.
This is my first time I haven't been in the playoffs, man. So, I mean, for me, like I said, man, I just got to do what's best for me and my family, dog. If that's here or that's wherever the case may be, man, I'm finna open that door for myself, dog. As I'm opening the door, like I'm out, bro. You know, so it was great playing here, but.
So he's basically saying he's out, and then somebody reminded him that he's under contract and he can't just leave. So
and then he issued another statement.
Yeah.
He's like, I love Miami.
Yeah, he then went on Twitter later and said, love Finn Nation, blessing y'all. Nothing but respect and love.
Like, dude, you can't break this contract. They'll sue you.
Well, that's a quick turnaround right there.
Quick turnaround, yes. He just needed that little reminder. I want to call out Jimmy Butler of the Miami Heat, kind of being a little crybaby, making $50 million a year, and it wasn't a priority. And look, as you get older, franchises are more hesitant to re-sign you. And so he was in a game, had a couple easy open shots, passed the ball away. It's like, this is just my new role. And he was pouting, and now the Miami Heat have suspended him for 7 games.
Whoa.
Without pay.
Is that pretty much for bad attitude? Is that what that is?
Bad attitude, yes. It is going to cost him $2.35 million.
Oh, my.
That suspension. And they said, yes, they are now open to trade offers, and they're looking to get rid of Jimmy Butler. But just, I get your feelings, but I just don't think that it's a great way to rally the fans behind you the way you're handling it.
Oh, my gosh. They can't work together after this.
Yeah.
This is one of those things that neither one of them are going to be able to put behind them.
No, exactly. So it's done. Probably not going to be a great Miami Heat season. It's, just kind of so-so as is. But, yeah, Jimmy Butler's gone. Just wish he would have left under different circumstances. And this is a crazy story. Did you hear about the woman that got pepper sprayed for her bag at the Town Center Mall in Boca?
No.
Crazy, right? Do you ever walk around with an expensive handbag in South Florida? Look out.
They sprayed just a regular shopper and stole her purse?
Yeah, the victim was walking towards her vehicle from the mall with the shopping bag when the attempted robber approached and pepper sprayed her. This was last Sunday at 4:30 p.m.
Oh, my.
Yeah, tried to steal a luxury handbag.
I hope they find that person. Because when you're messing with someone's eyes, you're walking to your car and all of a sudden you're getting this burning feeling. You think you have no idea what's happening to your eye. You don't know if it's bleach, if it's gas.
Right. Despite getting pepper sprayed, the woman with the bag, she was holding on for dear life. There was a struggle in the parking lot.
Oh, she loves fashion and she loves designer purses.
Yeah, she does.
She was not giving it up easy.
Yeah, the robber then took off when she realized she wasn't getting that expensive handbag, fled on foot. The victim did sustain minor injuries. They say the robber was a white woman with brown hair of average height who was 30 to 50 years old.
Wow, so it was female on female.
Yes, it was. Yes. So.
I'm noticing that a lot, that criminals that are stealing stuff, they're using pepper spray. They blind you and they'll try to grab something from you.
But that old girl wasn't letting go of the bag.
No.
Spray me. Yep. She did not care.
That's
you love your purse.
She was. And thanks to that description, now they've narrowed it down to 55,000 people.
They don't have cameras where they can figure out what car she got into.
Surely they do.
And run the plates.
They have to have cameras.
Aren't there cameras everywhere now?
There's a lot of. In fact, they got the woman walking with the bag and all that, but I don't think they have the person yet. It would be interesting to see if they do track them down.
It sometimes takes a little bit of time, but they got her on camera. They'll find her. They will
have
get her.
cameras, and then they have street cameras. They could probably, if they do the work, figure out where she went after the mall.
All they got to do is get you on one camera.
Mm-hmm. Now, did you see that Brightline was quick to call out Delray Fire and that accident that had happened?
I think it might have been Delray Fire's fault.
I think it might have been. If you saw the Brightline versus the fire truck.
But I can see how they made the mistake, though. Wasn't there like a train that had just passed?
There was, but the arms were down. And that's the one thing that we always tell you.
I think it was a rookie mistake, maybe, by somebody who thought the arms were stuck because the train had already passed and they didn't realize there was a second train coming.
It's a lesson to everybody because you may be in a hurry and you may see a train go by and be like, okay, that was the train. Keep in mind, you could have two passing at about the same time because there are tracks going north and south.
I was boating one time in Jupiter and the bridge was down and you can't get through and go back towards the inlet until that Brightline bridge goes up.
Mm-hmm.
We counted 5 trains that went by.
Yeah.
The bridge stayed down for 5 trains. A few of them were freight, a few of them were Brightline. But if those arms are down, it's for a reason.
Yeah, no doubt. So that's kind of a lesson to everybody. That, hey, that could happen. 4 Delray Beach Fire rescue employees, including top brass, have been placed on administrative leave with pay, which is nice.
That sucks that the top brass got it. I mean, they weren't driving the truck.
Yeah, but I guess you're responsible. They may just say you didn't properly train them enough or let them know, hey, you never ever do this. And maybe they did, but that's just kind of part of being the boss, Virginia.
I get it.
That's the way it goes. A couple other texts in here. Somebody said, I'm calling out your management for not having y'all's studio done yet. Just to let you know, I know because you guys had some feels about it this morning when I walked in. During break, I did come in here with the people that are putting it together, and they set up placements for computers and all that kind of stuff with the wiring. And they said the 9th might be too ambitious this week, but hey, I'm hoping maybe next week.
Oh.
We could be in the brand new KVJ studios.
That's big news.
Yep. New sight lines, cameras, all that kind of stuff. It's going to look better. It's going to pop, and we're going to have less technical difficulties, I hope.
You believe by what you've seen?
I do believe.
Okay.
I know they're definitely working on it. So
I had to go down there and look. I haven't looked since like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I got something I want to call out.
Yeah, go for it.
You guys know what boboli is? You ever see these in the store? It's basically it's pre-made crust all ready to go.
It's boof.
It is.
Is it? They look good.
Kevin, I get tricked every single time by the look of it because it looks good. I have had wood chips taste better than that crap.
There's probably wood chips in it.
I have no idea how this is still on the market. It is the worst piece of crap I've ever eaten in my life, and I've eaten a lot of crap.
It should
From
not.
a man who knows crap.
It should not be purchased.
Kevin, someone made me this for over the break, and I was, what is this swill? It was disgusting. But I just don't understand how they make money still.
Wood chip crust.
They have been in business since I was a child. How?
Yeah, and they've expanded their brand. I see them on all kinds of end caps in the store. They got a sauce. They got that horrible crust.
All of it's crap. And Kevin, you are so right. It looks good on the picture.
Yeah.
In real life, oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Remember those pebbles I ate down in Key West?
Yeah.
I'd rather have a pie full of pebbles than a boboli.
Pebble pie.
Yes. All right, so like it.
Somebody else is calling out the state of Florida because now you have to have an ID just to watch porn. Where is our stress relief? Remember that?
There's a lot of people in the snack pack took this one hard.
Yeah.
What do you have to do?
You have to really...
You got to run your driver's license?
You do.
Yeah, remember I mentioned this before the break that with YouPorn and whatever it is, I guess you have to have an ID to be able to get into it now.
There's a bouncer?
So here's the update. there are a few sites now that what Kevin is talking about is true. Now, there's a couple that you can still go on, but I'm telling you, they're going to follow suit.
Give us the names of the ones you can still go on without having to present your driver's license.
What time is it? Hold on.
Think about all the shame associated with watching porn.
Right now, I think you're okay with X videos.
But like you porn,
yeah, they're cracking down. If you wanna play and stay, you got to give your info. So
wow.
So now they know every detail and all the things you're into.
Oh, and I'm sure there'll never be a security breach where all of your information isn't shown to the world, your employer, your church, your wife.
I've given up on what people think about me. I'm a freak.
Yeah.
I'm a freak.
A lot of people upset about that. And somebody else wants to call out the drivers with the "Please be patient student driver" bumper stickers. You're driving in the passing lane and you're going slow. That should be an automatic ban. Who's telling these student drivers to get into the fast lane in South Florida?
I don't think they're student drivers. I think people put that on their car and they're maybe just like new to this country. Somebody told them it was a great way to keep from making everybody mad on the road.
You know this for a fact, if there's a Virginia theory.
There can't be that many student drivers. No, I don't believe it.
Okay. All right.
I love it. She has zero facts behind
Who
it.
takes a student driver on I-95? That's the first place you go?
Okay.
I'm not buying
You're
it.
making a great case.
Yeah. People are not happy with it. That's what call-em-outs are all about. You can always get yours into us, 877-979-WRMF. A number that you'll want to call right now if you want to go to the South Florida Fair. We're not far away. You just got to get through this week and then next. And then next Friday, they're cranking open the doors on that. That's how you know we're in a new year. That's one of the big things. In fact, you know what? It's Supercar Week, which is going on now. Went to a party on that for that over the weekend.
Supercar.
Yeah, I didn't know you were a motorhead.
Yeah, look at him.
No, I'm a party guy.
I
That's
like
it.
open bar.
They said open bar and free cocktails. I'm like, I think I'm going to go.
I'll be there.
That's why I decided to go to that. But that is going on this week, and then next week, South Florida Fair goes on. I got a 4-pack of tickets. If you'd like to go, check out the rides, the food, the animals, the shows, the concerts, everything else.
It's opening on the 17th. I'll be there to cut the ribbon.
Okay.
Oh, like every year.
Yeah.
Yep. I always invite Virginia. Forget to ask me and Bird.
I never get invited to any of those
No,
things.
no.
They would love to have you.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that email.
And what's really insulting, they pair Virginia with another host.
I know.
Another male host.
They do that a lot.
Like, I can't do it?
He ain't as good as you. Let me just tell you.
Thanks. You don't have to try to make me feel better, Virginia.
Oh, Kevin, you look so handsome today.
That guy's hair is nowhere near as cool as yours.
That's all right. I know you're lying, but that's okay. All right, so if you want your South Florida Fair tickets, all you have to do is be one member of the KVJ show and think fast. Get that brain going. I'm going to give you a topic. You got to come up with a word that starts with the letter I give you. Dial it now, 877-979-9763. We're playing next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit our website at schumacherauto.com. Slow traffic on I-95 North from Lantana Road to Forest Hill Boulevard. You're also seeing slowdowns on both sides of the turnpike as you're approaching the West Palm Beach Service Plaza. And you're tapping the brakes on I-95 southbound from Lantana Road to Hypoluxo Road. As for Broward County, you do have an accident on I-95 south at Atlantic Boulevard. The right lane is blocked. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Need to de-stress from the holidays? Massage Envy can help you look and feel your best with a self-care routine. Join Massage Envy's 12-month wellness program from January 6th to March 31st and receive a free 60-minute session. Massage Envy is hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
You know, where can you kick off the new year with big savings on gig speed? Only with Xfinity. Now through January 16th, you can get gig internet at home for $26 a month for 1 year when you add an unlimited mobile line, which connects you to gig speed Wi-Fi on the road. Act fast today and save more than $650 over AT&T and Verizon in your first year. Plus, hurry and take advantage because right now you can also get a free 5G phone with trade-in. Save big money and stay connected to what you love with fast gig speed internet and mobile. From home to hotspots, this new year it's all about gig speeds and big savings. Don't wait and get gig speed internet, spend less green, and switch to Xfinity. Just go to xfinity.com/gig speeds to learn more. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. Internet discount applied to mobile bill. $40 internet discount applies to mobile bill. After promo, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary. Savings compared to Verizon Fiber Gig Speed Unlimited, Welcome Line, and AT&T Fiber Gig Plus One Unlimited Starter Line. Xfinity Internet required.
At MD Anderson Cancer Center, we're raising the standard in cancer care. Our integrated teams of subspecialists have treated every type of cancer, so nothing is rare to us. This depth of expertise allows us to offer personalized treatment plans and groundbreaking therapies, many only available here. What will we do in the pursuit of making cancer history? Whatever it takes. More at mdanderson.org.
West Palm Beach, pack your bags. Boston is calling. With nonstop flights from PBI, make your New England journey effortless. Discover Boston's blend of history and modern culture, from exploring to savoring lobster rolls in the harbor. Whether you're visiting friends, catching a game, or experiencing Boston's charm for the first time, PBI gets you there stress-free. Book your nonstop flight to Boston today at pbia.org. Whether you're flying near or far, remember to always fly PBI.
You don't need a New Year's resolution to lose weight. You need a solution, and that's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Discover the power of semaglutide and tirzepatide, the breakthrough GLP-1 medications that are transforming lives. You lose up to 15 pounds a month without feeling hungry or deprived. That's huge because it makes it easier for you to lose the weight. And that's what we do. At Red Mountain Weight Loss, they specialize in medical weight loss. It's not a hobby. They've helped over 1 million people lose weight, and they can help you too. With quality GLP-1 medications that cost less than half the price of Ozempic. Visit them in person, online, or just skip the doctor visits altogether, and they'll ship the medication direct to your door. Act now. For a limited time, save $100 on any GLP-1 program and get their lowest prices of the year. Find your weight loss solution and lose up to 15 pounds by this time next month at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
Oh, I have to get an update from Denny's on how his wife Jen is doing. You know, she started the semaglutide before the holidays. When I last checked in with her, she was down like 14 pounds. It really does work, and I'm sure it helped her. Semaglutide just makes you not want to eat as much, and it controls your appetite that way. They've got it at Begin Anew. That's where I took Jen. She loved the staff. She loved getting her blood work done. That total optimal wellness check where they look at everything on your blood panel is just $149 with your qualifying insurance. And then from there, they look at everything, make sure you're a candidate, make sure that everything else is healthy, make sure that it's just overeating that your problem is, and then put you on the semaglutide. It really will change your life. Go to beginanewmed.com. I have so many other friends that I'm bringing in there, so brace yourself, Begin Anew. We're coming in hot in the new year. beginanewmed.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the 8th Grade West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Ready to trade in your car hassle-free? Visit hgreg.com. Click on Sell Us Your Car for an offer in minutes. Find thousands of cars below market value. Trade in today at hgreg.com. Save more, drive happy.
South Florida weather this morning, a bit chilly to start our day with temperatures dropping down to the 50s and 60s. It'll be partly cloudy throughout the day and today's high temperatures in the low 80s.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at Unbound.org.
Uber or Lyft accident? Gordon Partners, 561-333-3333.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
So if you were following us on social media, you got to see what KVJ was up to over the holiday break. If you're not following us, if you do social media, what's your excuse? We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on Twitter. Every place that you want to find us, just go and subscribe to the KVJ Show and you can stay plugged in. Just go and look for the KVJ Show now.
Think fast, think fast. If you don't come in first, you might as well be last. Think fast.
It is that time of year to get ready for the South Florida Fair. It kicks off on January 17th, runs to February 2nd. We've got a 4-pack of tickets for you to check out all the fun. They got rides, food, animals, shows, concerts, and 15 interactive exhibits for you. We'll have tickets all this week here on the KVJ Show.
If the fair's listening to me now, please bring back the wolf lady. It was amazing. It was so cool looking because she really wasn't a wolf, but as a kid, you'd see her transform, and it blew my mind as a child. I go, bring back the wolf lady.
Really? Just right before your very eyes, she was a normal lady, and then all of a sudden, what, she got fangs and hair?
Yeah, I mean, I was 7, so
Yeah.
that was easy to trick, but it was so cool looking.
Was it like a light illusion? Is that what it was?
There was some kind of an illusion and some weird kind of a mirror that they did.
Uh-huh.
Looking back now, it was pretty easy what they did, but it was pretty awesome.
It blew you away,
It
young
did.
Jaybird.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got Alyssa here from Lake Worth Beach. All she has to do is beat one of you two knuckleheads to get these tickets.
Okay.
Should be very easy.
And a
Should
round
be
of think
very
fast.
easy.
Okay, Alyssa, you feeling awake this morning?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we're going to put it to the test here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a topic and I'm going to give you a letter. And if you can come up with a sensible answer first, then you'll get the point, okay?
Okay.
Okay, first one I have got here. Tell me a football team in the NFL that starts with the letter B.
Broncos.
Broncos.
Okay, Bird in first. Okay. Very nice, Bird. Look at that. By the way, the Broncos are the ones who ruined the Dolphins' playoff chances yesterday.
Boo.
They whooped the Chiefs yesterday, but the Dolphins ruined their own chances. They lost anyway, so.
And now the Broncos go on to play the Bills.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see what happens. Okay, next up. Tell me a famous award that starts with the letter O.
Oscar.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah, that one.
Very nice. Okay. All right, Virginia's on the board.
I was locked into a letter. I was trying to guess Ralston's brain. Couldn't do it.
Didn't do it. All right, Virginia ties you up at 1 here. Okay, tell me this. Give me a Will Ferrell movie
Ooh.
that starts with the letter A.
Anchorman.
Hey.
Oh, you son of a biscuit.
Yeah, I'm not a movie person, so.
Not your
Oh my
kind of
gosh, you
movie.
have to see Anchorman, though. It is such a good
Oh,
movie.
I've seen that one.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
Funny.
Okay. How about this? Tell me something you do every day that you can say on the radio that starts with the letter S.
Soil myself.
Stouffer's Pizza.
Social media?
I like
hear me?
Alyssa's
What's
answer,
the
plus I want to
social
give her
media,
a
but I
point.
don't-
Social
Hers
media.
makes the most sense.
Yeah. Feels like the best answer. Shower?
Yeah, shower. Would have been an easy one.
We're so dumb.
Okay, Virginia in the lead with 2 here. All right, tell me an accessory that you wear starting with the letter G.
Garment,
Granola.
belt, I don't know.
You wear granola?
That wasn't done. Granola belt.
Might wear it on your face.
She said garment.
The garment. Yeah.
Yeah. Garment is good.
Garment
You
is
couldn't
good.
hear because I was saying granola. I apologize.
You know, those granola pants.
Uh-huh.
Come on, Bird.
Okay, give me a breakfast food.
He loves this too much. He's going to blow it.
He wins by default.
A breakfast food that starts with the letter S.
Sausage! Sausage! Sorry, I just get excited.
Okay, it is all tied at 2 apiece.
Oh.
Next point wins.
I'm standing for this one.
Okay. Name something you hide that starts with the letter M.
Money.
That is correct. Very nice. Virginia is going to take the win, but we got a tie with Jaybird and Alyssa. That's good enough for tickets.
Yay!
Congratulations there, Alyssa. Very nice.
Thank
You're going to
you,
go to the
thank
South
you.
Florida Fair. Very cool. Do you like going to the
Thank
fair?
you. Yeah, I love it. Every year with my family.
Okay. Very cool. Well, enjoy yourself. You got 4 tickets, okay?
Thank you. You guys have a good week.
Woohoo, you
Okay.
too.
Yep. Got more tickets going to be on the way tomorrow and all this week right here on the KVJ Show. Giving you that hookup. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we got some whacked out news and some crazy stuff. Could you imagine this? There's a bunch of illegal guns at a rap video shoot. Is that surprising to you?
Whoopsie.
Yeah, where exactly did this go down here in South Florida? Details in your whacked out news coming up next.
Something's got a hold on me lately. No, I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind. How many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me. Trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I lose control when you're not next to me? I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. Problematic. Problem is, I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Bad habits hard to break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know I can do it on my own, but I want that real full moon, black magic, and it takes two. Problematic. Problem is, when I'm with you, I'm an addict, and I need some relief. My skin and your teeth can't see the forest through the trees. Got me down on my knees, darling, please. Oh, I lose control when you're not next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not here with me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Well, this is kind of a crazy story that has a video to go along with it. And I didn't know exactly what this was going to turn into. And it still, I guess, could turn into something because it is a little bit early. Did you see the story of the Olympic sprinter Frederick Curley that got arrested late Thursday in Miami Beach?
I did.
Following a confrontation with police that escalated into a physical altercation, including the use of a stun gun.
That never goes well. If you fight the cops, you're always going to lose.
His ex is coming out too and talking about some stuff as well.
Oh.
Yes. So I don't know. Do we have that audio by any chance, Denny's? But yeah, she was not very happy. The girl that was with him, his girlfriend's a reality TV star, DJ Cleo Rahman. She was also arrested after attempting to intervene during the altercation as it went down.
No, I'm talking about his estranged wife that she's talking about stuff about him. Because it got a little conflated. The judge said this is a law-abiding citizen who's never had any trouble in the law. And then they go, wait a minute, hold on.
His ex-wife has some stuff to say?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it happened about 11:22 p.m. near 9th Street. Police were conducting an investigation that had blocked Curley's car. And you can see on the body cam footage how it goes down. He approaches the officers to inquire about his vehicle, but reportedly ignored commands to stay on the sidewalk. And then got kind of aggressive with him, and then as tensions rose, he attempted to brush off an officer's hand, prompting police to shove him. A struggle then ensued, and Curley was tased, then fell to the ground, and then got handcuffed. And you could hear his girlfriend behind yelling at that. The arrest also led Miami-Dade police to reopen a months-old case in which Curley was accused of choking his wife during a domestic dispute in May.
Oh.
Yeah, the victim alleged that Curley twice restricted her airway as she tried to call for help, creating what police described as a life-threatening situation. So where I had seen this is immediately people were kind of taking the approach of the overly aggressive cops. But people were saying, well, what happened right before? So I know they're going to be breaking down this body cam footage to say, did police act the way that they should, or were they overly aggressive? Was the stun gun necessary on this guy?
And if you are a guy that likes to choke your wife, you probably are just violent in your life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Imagine this. There was a rap video shoot in Riviera Beach, and as the police showed up, they found a lot of illegal guns.
Whoopsie.
Yes.
That's what happens to all of our snack pack videos.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's illegal buns.
Yeah, they made an arrest and confiscated a whole bunch of illegal guns. It happened at the Jiffy Store convenience store in Riviera Beach on New Year's Day. They saw a Dodge Challenger there, and they discovered 3 firearms, 2 of which lacked serial numbers. The third one was reported stolen from Boynton Beach. Then a second suspect vehicle was searched, and they got 4 additional firearms in that one, including 1 reported stolen and 2 modified with Glock switches to enable fully automatic fire. One of the firearms was reported stolen from West Palm Beach in May of 2024. So, yeah, go figure. Huh. Who would have known? There's a lot of rap artists in South Florida. My daughter was telling me that there's, I guess, some rapper that went to maybe South Fork High School in Martin County that's, I guess, big and blowing up now, always filming videos there.
You work with one, duh.
Yeah, right.
VMK?
That's true, yeah. He's been in the game for a while, though. He's more like 50 Cent's age.
Where they are, where they at now?
Yeah, I'm talking about the new guys in the game. Sophia Gabrielle is a Hooters waitress in Sarasota, and she was really hammered when she was driving, as she shouldn't be, and I think she kind of knew that, and so that was kind of the issue. She had a situation. Do we have this audio by any chance, Denny's? Oh, here, I believe this might be it. Yeah, so she was getting pulled over for this DUI, and because she is a Hooters waitress in Sarasota, she thought she could flirt her way out of it.
Hooters waitress gonna hoot.
Yeah.
This is what she knows how to do.
This is what happens in a lot of these DUI body cams where these hot girls get pulled over and they start to flirt with the officers and they think they're going to get out of it.
She starts off by calling the arresting officer daddy, and then she said, Dave, we're going to make out. And then that didn't work. So at some point she pulls up her sweatshirt that she's wearing to reveal underneath her Hooters shirt.
Yeah.
And to show that off. But it didn't make sense because the whole time she did that, she's talking about wearing contacts and it didn't make any sense. But she then leaned in finally, if nothing else was working. She said, "What? You afraid I'm going to grab your D?"
Oh, no.
This is quite common for the DUI body cam, Virginia.
Here's a bit how it sounded, yes.
We're gonna make out here.
Okay.
We're gonna make out here.
No, we're not. Here,
Turn off.
wait, stop right there.
Turn off the lights. We're gonna make out.
Wait, stay right there for
Oh, it's my bad. It's my bad.
All right.
I gotta pee, bro.
I know. I have to pee as well.
Bro. I gotta pee.
Okay, do you want to try this first exercise for me?
I will do anything for you, Daddy. I am wearing contacts.
Can you put your shirt down?
I am wearing contacts.
Oh, boy.
That's every DUI video is like that, Virginia. It's insane.
I like that she added the daddy part.
Yeah.
The one I couldn't believe, the girls in the back of the police car. I am too pretty for jail. They're gonna eat me alive.
You're right. But they're gonna love you.
Yeah, Sophia Gabrielle, the Hooters waitress, later went on to TikTok and said, "You know what? Uber is cheaper." Good point. Well, police pulled over a driver on New Year's Eve night. The man told police that he was just dropping off his friend because I'm the DUI tonight.
Oh.
Wait, I'm the DUI tonight? I think he meant to say I'm the designated driver tonight.
Oh.
But he was so drunk, he called himself the DUI.
Today you're being stopped for a DUI investigation. Do you have your license on you?
I do.
Okay. Where are you coming from?
I was just dropping off my friend because I'm the DUI tonight, and I was dropping her off near the In-N-Out off of Temecula.
Okay.
And I'm heading my way back off of
You're the DUI tonight? Do you mean to say the DD?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I had a beer and some champagne a couple hours ago, but...
So I got to place you under arrest, okay?
Oh, boy.
I'm the DUI tonight.
Son, can you step out of the car, please?
Man.
I'm the DUI tonight.
Said that one wrong.
There are so many from just Palm Beach County alone. They get millions and millions of views really quickly, and now you're the embarrassment of everybody. So just keep that in mind when you get behind the wheel and you want to drive drunk.
Yeah.
You're going to be a star.
Oh, yeah. They will make you a star.
Not in a good way.
And I can't wait to see this video when it pops up. A DUI arrest in California led to the discovery of a month-old spider monkey in the suspect's vehicle. How about that? He had a spider monkey in there with him.
Police have to see some weird stuff,
Oh,
man.
no doubt.
Those are the kind that are legal, though. You can keep those as pets, right?
Not in California.
Oh.
And you're not allowed to let them drive either.
Yeah, right.
He's the DUI.
Yeah. He's the DUI.
This spider monkey is my DUI.
I think we got a live one here.
On top of driving drunk, he was speeding and also had a bunch of marijuana on him. So, yeah. Animal control took the primate. So, there you go. I'm sure the monkey's doing great.
I hope the monkey's happy wherever he is. I hope he's having a happy new year.
You should see its mugshot. You got a little frisky.
There's a cop in Zambia that is in trouble on New Year's Eve. He was having a couple cocktails and thought it'd be a lot of fun to let all the prisoners out so they could party with them.
Oh, my.
I mean, talk about being cool. What a cool cop.
Look, when the buzz
You guys
hit,
look cool. Let's party.
the buzz hit.
Yeah.
He just listens to some music.
Yeah, I just want to bond with you guys.
Party with a bunch of people is way fun.
Seemed like it made a lot of sense.
Please tell me he got fired.
I'm sure he did. Yeah. I'm sure he did. Don't go to North Korea to eat a hot dog. They've just been banned.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is that? Are they too American?
Too Western, yes. And it's an act of treason, according to Kim Jong-un. They say if you're found selling, cooking, or eating a hot dog, you'll be sent to a labor camp.
Oh, my.
Wow. So if he just wakes up one morning and goes, everyone must have a toy train in their house. If not, does everyone have to go get a toy train that day?
That's the great part of being a dictator, man. What you say goes. Yeah. And did you see the video of the humpback whale that surfaced in December? I guess it was in Jupiter because that's where fisherman Michael Lee lives, and that's where he got the video.
A humpback whale?
Yeah.
Off the coast or in the intercoastal?
It was looked like it was in the intercoastal.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, maybe it was off the coast. I couldn't really tell.
Are you sure it's not CGI, Kevin?
No, this is a thing. I don't know about off the coast or intercoastal, but
it might have been off the coast. But it was a legit video.
He heard the hype about that Jupiter sandbar, yo.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little video that you can see. And they say there have been reports of humpback whales in Biscayne Bay and near the Lake Worth Inlet. So they're there too.
Are they supposed to be there or not?
They say it's not that unusual for humpbacks to be hanging around South Florida waters during winter months. They want to get away from the brutally cold northern water temperatures.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a snowbird.
I guess so. Yeah, they say there's been an uptick in reports of humpback sightings in waters off the southeastern U.S. in the past 5 to 7 years.
Can you imagine you're just chilling on a raft, and all of a sudden this big old whale eye comes out of the water, blinks at you, and then swims away?
No.
A whale wink?
A whale wink. That freaks me out.
Yeah, they say that 2 endangered whales, caterpillar and blackheart, were found off the coast of Pontevedra Beach.
Were they wearing name tags? Like, how do you know their names?
They have tags on them, yeah.
They do. They tag these animals.
Yeah, they tag them so they know exactly who they are. They say that both of them had newborn calves, which is good because the humpback whale was listed as endangered in 1970.
The animals love getting tagged.
I'm sure they do.
It's like a piercing. Do it when they're babies. They'll never feel it.
Yeah. And also in animal news, there's a bill introduced to the Florida State Legislature that may designate the flamingo as our official state bird. How about that?
What is it right now?
The northern mockingbird.
All right.
Oh, isn't that the one that attacked you, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm not cool with it.
Oh, the mockingbirds are very territorial and they're kind of mean.
Don't you think the alligator should be our animal?
Bird?
Never mind. Yeah, I'm not. Look, I just said it wasn't going to be a good show for me.
You want the alligator to be our state bird?
I thought he meant animal mascot. I didn't hear the bird part.
Oh, bless your heart.
Oh no, you're not hitting me with a bless.
Bless your heart.
You're wearing one black glove right now. What's wrong with you? She's going through something too, Karen.
Yeah, if it goes through the.
Don't look at me, look at her.
The American flamingo will be the Florida state bird starting on July 1st.
That makes sense. I mean, come on, the mockingbird.
Not the alligator?
I think you're the mockingbird, Virginia.
I am.
Coming up here in a couple of minutes, we're going to tell you what is on our mind. Mine is paddleboarding, and I asked you on social media, where are the best places to drop in? Because it's my new thing. You can text in some great locations, too. 877-979-WRMF.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit our website at schumacherauto.com. Slow traffic on I-95 North from Lantana Road to Forest Hill Boulevard. You're also seeing slowdowns on both sides of the turnpike as you're approaching the West Palm Beach Service Plaza. And you're tapping the brakes on I-95 southbound from Lantana Road to Hypoluxo Road. As for Broward County, you do have an accident on I-95 south at Atlantic Boulevard. The right lane is blocked. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Need to de-stress from the holidays? Massage Envy can help you look and feel your best with a self-care routine. Join Massage Envy's 12-month wellness program from January 6th to March 31st and receive a free 60-minute session. Massage Envy is hiring massage therapists and estheticians.
Finished with holiday decorations and need affordable gifts for everyone? Advanced Discount South Florida Fair tickets are filled with fun and make great gifts.
South Florida Fair discount tickets are on sale now at Publix and online at southfloridafair.com. Fair opens January 17th in West Palm Beach.
Ready for your next adventure? Get set for the glitz and glamour of the West Coast. Palm Beach International Airport is now offering direct flights to Los Angeles International on JetBlue. Comfortable seating, top-notch service, unbeatable convenience. Land in the heart of Los Angeles and get ready to hit the Hollywood scene or enjoy the California coastline. It's time to take your travel experience to new heights. Visit www.pbia.org to book your flight. Whether you're flying near or far, remember to always fly PBI.
Life isn't always fair. You get hurt and the bills pile up.
Insurance companies, who you pay premiums for, should cover you. But often, they don't. At Morgan & Morgan, we think that's wrong. We fight for your rights, and you don't pay unless we win. So if you're hurt, let's make it right. Call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Dial pound law. That's pound 529. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
At MD Anderson Cancer Center, we're raising the standard in cancer care. Our integrated teams of subspecialists have treated every type of cancer, so nothing is rare to us. This depth of expertise allows us to offer personalized treatment plans and groundbreaking therapies, many only available here. What will we do in the pursuit of making cancer history? Whatever it takes. More at mdanderson.org.
Hey, if you are looking to drop some weight here in the new year, let me give you some advice. Try Ideal Nutrition. That's what I do, and I've done for a while, but I was supplementing with some cocktails and chips and other things like that, and realized all I need to be eating is Ideal Nutrition. It's the best way for me to control my weight. You see what the calories are, all right around 500 calories each meal. The thing too, you stay away from the ultra-processed food. These are fresh, never frozen meals. They're absolutely delicious. The variety is amazing. Traditional, vegan, vegetarian, paleo, keto, breakfast items, they've got it all. It's also affordable, and you can get it conveniently delivered to your door, all the way from Vero Beach to Homestead. And if you get a subscription, the delivery is absolutely free. But they got storefronts in Miami, West Palm, Boca, Palm Beach Gardens, Wellington, and Stewart. So jump online, use the code KVJ to save yourself 10% when you go to idealnutritionnow.com. That's idealnutritionnow.com.
What's better than one win? 3 wins. Savings, you keep your own phone, get one line for only $25 a month with real unlimited data, and get rewarded with a $200 phone credit after 12 months. It's a win-win-win. Head to Walmart or visit straighttalk.com today. Switch to Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Straight Savings Plan enrollment requires compatible unlocked device and new line of service. Bonus device credit requires 12 months of active service. Offer ends if eligibility requirements are no longer met. Taxes and fees apply. For network management practices, see Straight Talk's terms and conditions.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Jaber, what are you thinking about here today?
So I don't know if you guys have been seeing these stories on social media of people filming weird fog that's going on, and they're looking at this fog.
Yes.
And when you get close to it, it's almost a grime or a plasma of sorts, and it's not just in one certain area. This odd fog is starting to show up all over the world. Yep. And people are noticing that they're waking up with headaches, sore throats, they're nauseous, they are just no energy, and they're going, look at this fog right here, and then you can even see it. It looks like bugs or plasma.
We even had a weird fog here a couple weeks ago. You remember that?
Yes, I remember. Yeah. Denny's looking out saying, man, are we living in London right now? And it was a thick fog that I've never seen before. Yeah. And some people are saying, is this fog what's getting everyone sick? Because everyone seems across, at least our country, is getting the flu.
I mean, it's a documented thing that there's been like people in government and the military that like got sick, and they think it was some kind of chemical warfare that they were exposed to somehow when they were doing their job with like the FBI, the CIA, like high-level military people. I saw it on the news. It must be true.
Well, I'm not trying to go full-on conspiracy theory here.
I am loving this.
But there are videos that have been confirmed to be real where you do see some of these drones.
Are these drones dropping this fog?
Well, there's videos of a drone spraying something in a neighborhood.
Drone farts.
It's drone pee. It's really what
it's liquid?
Yes, it looks like something's being sprayed down in the atmosphere, and I just know that it's starting to become a global thing where people are reporting on this odd fog that's It smells. It gets on cars. You can wipe it off. It's thick.
Here's one person from a video that had put it out talking about it, the smell, the look, the taste even of it.
So it's crazy foggy right now, but that's not the weird part. Like, number one, it's weird because as it gets later in the day, fog should lighten, dissipate. But the weirdest part is the taste and smell. It smells like after you set off a bunch of fireworks, and like the taste of the air is, I mean, the only word I can think of is toxic, and it's kind of worrying me a little bit.
And I know people are going to go, Bert, it's just fog. No, this is stuff that fog doesn't hang around that long. It just doesn't. It's going to eventually go away. There's one report out in England, in this neighborhood, it's been there for 4 straight days. Hasn't moved at all. The girl gets on there, look at this. What's going on with this fog? Seriously, look at my car. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
I was just wondering what you guys thought of that, or have you seen anything?
All I know is that the fog that we had a couple weeks ago that was weird, my daughter had mentioned it too. She was just like, that's odd. That it was just, she kind of said some of the same things too. She's like, I've never seen a fog like this.
It was, and the one we saw down here, it was a weird looking fog. I don't know.
Now, you also said you heard some humming coming from the ground?
Look, again, if you piece it all together, I sound like a lunatic. And that's not lost on me. I understand that.
He's self-aware as a lunatic. He embraces his lunacy.
I am a self-aware lunatic. But yes, I looked into this. This is not just Jaybird going crazy. There's something that goes on at certain times, and it's not every single night, it's not every single day, where you hear this humming. You feel this humming coming from the ground up, and it's not inside the house. It's from the ground, and you can a buzz. You go, what the heck is that? And then all of a sudden, it just goes away. Other people do experience that, and they go, I don't know what it is either.
Wow. Okay.
It hums, Virginia.
So it's coming at us from the air and beneath us in the ground?
I'm not trying to scare people. I don't think...
Even from the sky, the chemtrails, Virginia. I saw people posted about that in South Florida on my next door.
Oh, yeah.
We're under attack from everywhere. It's coming from the ground. It's the fogs. It's the sky. My goodness. These drones.
I did want to ask... That's another thing that's
Kevin, what's real?
Well, I'm annoyed about the whole drone situation. We talked about it for 3 weeks in the mainstream media. Then all of a sudden... nothing.
Well, the thing that's odd, too, is I guess it is one of those things that's getting you flagged on social media now. And apparently TikTok is perceiving talk of drones as being too controversial. And so videos that mention them are now finding their reach to be compromised. So Bethany Frankel, who's all into it, she's coined the term Dior bags, which is the new word to talk about drones. You know how you did unalived? Because you couldn't say murder or killed somebody?
Yeah. Yes.
So Dior bags is now, if you see that, be like, going, why are they talking about Dior bags? They're talking about drones.
Drones, okay.
And people are getting kind of annoyed because not everything up there is a drone, and everything's getting kind of clumped in.
I think that's why some people gave up on it.
Well, there's crafts now. I mean, there's legitimate crafts that are doing weird things.
I'm just so excited that one of the Real Housewives is the voice of all these conspiracies.
Yeah, Bird's got something in common with her
and
now.
she's tying it into a very expensive, fashionable bag.
Yeah.
It's just odd because the drones or the UAPs
or the Dior bags,
whatever you want to call them, they're still happening, and they're happening all over the world.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not trying to say this is war of the world. I just think it's odd that every story, every headline for 4 weeks, and then nothing.
Yeah.
No answers.
It's gone, yeah.
No.
Yeah, we really didn't get the
it.
answer. And then you saw how it got tied into the guy that blew himself up out front of the Trump Tower, I guess it was, in Vegas.
Yes.
Where he apparently was going to reveal he'd worked on some project with drones that had to do with some anti-gravitational thing that I guess only Russia and China has. So that got tied into it as well.
He was about to reveal what he did, and then he died?
Nah, he took himself out. Yeah, that's a whole different conspiracy theory. Boy, you go down that rabbit hole, Virginia.
What is that about?
Oh, yeah, that's going to take you a little while to unpack that one.
I just don't want people to get it twisted. I'm not saying that the fog and the drones, I'm not saying they're aliens. I'm not saying it's the government.
Fog, chemtrails, humming ground.
I'm just saying I don't know what's going on. And there seems to be a lot of weird things going on right now.
The state bird's an alligator.
I know.
What?
Okay. Why do you have gloves on?
My hands are cold.
And then I got to throw something else into the mix as well, coyotes. Have you seen that on Nextdoor? Denny's actually had a video. Maybe he can run on KVJ TV before he runs in here. But they have been running all over the place. I saw it on Nextdoor, and I don't think it was Denny's that posted it up. But he's got videos. These coyotes are kind of all over the place. Now, if you read the comments, people say, well, what do you expect? Because we're developing every inch of South Florida. Where do they have to go to live?
I think that's true.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of our fault. But there were several of them. From the photos I saw, it looked almost like a pack.
We have a coyote
coyotes.
There's a coyote warning in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
There's one at mine for sure. I'm all the way by the park, though.
You got to be careful, too, because they look like dogs at times. You get tricked by them.
There's TikToks of people that have found baby coyotes, like, out in the wild, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's a puppy. And then they bring it home, and they start, like, they bathe it, and they start feeding it, and then right around, like, week 4, they go, uh-oh.
I saw somebody.
I don't think this is a dog.
I saw a video of somebody that same thing. They brought a coyote home and they gave it a bath and they were blow drying it. And the coyote seemed to love it. I was like,
I think you can make them a pet, but I mean, I wouldn't take a risk
until they eat your kid.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
Coyote's gonna coyote.
Dingo ate my baby. So, Denny's, you're seeing these all over the place in your neighborhood.
Well, yeah, it caught
West
me off,
Palm Beach, right?
It caught me off guard. I'm in West Palm. I'm out at the field with my dog, and I'm on my phone just looking for a track to put on or something. And I saw something in my peripheral. And usually, if a person with their dog's walking up, I'll kind of lead myself away a little bit so they could just walk by. So I was starting to walk away, and it kept coming up, and I didn't see a person with him. I go, damn, is this a dog off its leash coming at me? It came all the way up to me, maybe 2 feet away from me.
Oh, my God.
And I had my dog, so I'm holding my dog on the leash. She's freaking out. And at first, I thought it was another dog, and I think it's a damn coyote. So
wow.
I didn't know what to do. I turned my phone on full blast, and I put on a heavy metal song. I just blasted it in its face.
Coyotes hate Dokken?
Did you put on Wolf Mother?
Oh, I should have put on Wolf Mother. I didn't want to bring it closer, though.
You play heavy metal as your defense.
Well, it wasn't listening to anything I was saying. It had no fear of me.
That's unreal.
It ran away. I blasted it. So the video I just played is of it running away. I flipped to my phone right as it was running away, and I filmed it running away from me.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Who needs a gun? Just start playing heavy metal.
I blasted it right in its face.
Wow. That's amazing.
It ran away, and I told, my wife, and I sent that video off, and she's like, yeah, I think that's a coyote. Well, 2 days later on the neighborhood app, they're like, watch out for coyotes. They're living in...
and Cody.
Yeah. They're living in the woods behind that field that I go to. There's a big woods there, undeveloped area, and they're just living in there.
Well,
There's a bunch of them.
You need to do a follow-up little thing in the paper and say, play heavy metal music if you were approached by
Blast it right into
That's amazing.
I'm going to do that if anybody approaches
I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah, that is pretty amazing. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, we'll find out what's on Virginia's mind. And also, I'm going to tell you a little bit about paddleboarding, where to go. That's my new thing. Got some great suggestions there. And I'll also let you know where not to go. Some of the grossest beaches in South Florida. I'll tell you which ones they are next.
Got something to say? Get our 97.9 WRMF app, and under feedback, send us audio. Have your voice heard on the KVJ Show.
From the director of The Greatest Showman comes the most original musical ever.
I want to prove I can make it.
Prove to who?
Everyone. So, the story starts.
Better Man, rated R, in theaters everywhere January 10th.
This would be a really good time to head to Life Imaging FLA. You need to find out what's going on with your health. And if you're going to be making new health strides in the new year, you can go and get yourself a free heart scan with just a few minimum requirements, a $699 value. It is saving lives because that's what early detection does.
We loved our experience. Kevin and I went and did this. We drove down to Broward County to do it. But did you know this? Now there are 3 locations where you can go to Life Imaging FLA in Dade, in Broward, and in Palm Beach County, right there in my neighborhood in Jupiter.
Yeah, and it's cool because it's not just doing the heart scan, too. They also have cancer screening and virtual colonography. You can say goodbye to sedation.
It really is amazing. And get your free heart scan right now with just a few minimum requirements. Like Kevin said, it's valued at $699. From your cell phone, just call pound 250, say the keyword free heart scan. That's pound 250, say free heart scan, and you'll be connected in seconds.
How was your drive to school?
Let me tell you, I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then someone started calling me and...
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Okay, it's that time of year, the best of football. We're now in the NFL playoffs. We've only got 4 teams left in college, and if you can't afford to go to the Orange Bowl on Thursday night here in South Florida, or you want to see the Cotton Bowl on Saturday, just head over to Mulligan's. Yeah, Mulligan's. Yeah, you knew it as Mulligan's Beach House, but now it's Mulligan's Beach and Sports Bar because they've added over 50 TVs to every single location, whether it be Singer Island, Jensen Beach, Vero Beach, you're hooked up. They got a premier audio package. The viewing is phenomenal. But what else makes it great is the specials that they have during the game. You can get wings, sliders, tacos, margarita flatbreads, chili cheese fries. The mozzarella sticks are amazing. Plus, they still have their monster fish and chips. That lobster roll's fantastic. And their spicy Bloody Marys that come with the 2 big jumbo shrimp you're going to love. The expanded game room is great for the kids to play a little Pop-A-Shot or to get a treasure toy. And on Thursday nights, they eat free from 5 to 8 p.m. So for all your sports needs, just head over to Mulligan's Beach and Sports Bar.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. In office, West Palm Beach.
Well, I had company in over the holidays, and I was bragging about my water filtration system from Pure Way, and everybody is so impressed when I show them and tell them that this water that they're drinking, that they're bathing in, is now 99.9% pure, and it wasn't that way coming from the water treatment plant. In fact, I encourage everybody to go look at the reports that are public information about what is in your city water. Things like arsenic, lead, chlorine, bacteria, stuff you don't want to be drinking, stuff you don't want to be cooking with. At Pure Way Filtration, they get it out. Go to purewayfiltration.com. Get those chemicals and awful things out of your water. Make it pure, the Pure Way. Call 269-PURE. That's 269-PURE.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Compassion International.
Every day, a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids who've been waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Just text the word radio to 83393.
They keep it real. The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
All right, coming up here in a second, going to be talking about the grossest beaches in South Florida. I'll let you know where you don't want to drop your paddleboard in, and also let you know where you do. Virginia, what you got on your mind here today?
Well, when I went to Jay Bird's house with my mom and my whole entire family over the Christmas break, my mom had wanted to go to Jay Bird's because she wanted a pool party, but I don't know if the weather was perfect for a pool party. No. I didn't think it was. So when we went over there, we kind of transitioned it into a musical party. My mom wanted to do a musical party with Jay Bird.
Okay.
Because she is a retired music teacher, and she knows how much Jay Bird loves music. And we told her that he plays the guitar and he has all these musical skills. And so she was so excited. And we had gone to, I would say, probably 3 or 4 parties before we got to Jay Bird's house.
Yeah.
So
Mama was seasoned up, and I'm not talking about Virginia's mama.
Well, I had left Virginia earlier in the day, and I was like, oh boy, she's still got like 2 parties to go. This will be something.
She called me on speaker, and I put her on speaker because I was doing something, and I heard her talk, and I go, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I go, I got to make sure that I have everything prepared. I'm talking just...
It was... Can I do that?
we're coming over. I go, who's coming over? Oh, just everybody. I'm like,
Just
oh
everybody.
my. Who's coming over? That could mean so many different things. But I knew when I talked to you on the phone, I go, oh no.
Oh no.
So my mom had given me some stuff to give you, and then I had a gift to give you, and I packed everything in the car before we left, and then I guess we came in your house and partied it up and drank your booze, and I forgot to give you your gift.
Oh, it's all good. I forgot to give you yours, so we're even.
Guess what came in the mail?
What?
Your dickie.
Oh, yeah.
Remember I told you
Yes.
this cool thing called a dickie? It's a turtleneck without all the cumbersome things about a turtleneck, like the sleeves and the tight armpit part and the tight part on your fupa. This is a turtleneck that's just the top part to look like cute for pictures.
Well, I'm going to rock it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, very excited.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. I love it.
Only slightly late.
That's all right.
What's on your mind, Kev?
Present I got for Christmas, my daughter Caitlin got the Mexican Queen and I paddle boards.
Oh.
Yes, and by the way, a little hint too. They're the inflatable ones that you get. I don't know a lot about it. I've been wanting to do this because I've paddleboard and we always have to rent and it's not real cheap, and that's what's kept us from paddleboarding more than we wanted to. My daughter always was checking Amazon Prime and she found a really good one that normally goes for $300. She got it that day for $100 each.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a great deal.
Yeah, and then we got a little pump, an automatic pump, because the hand pump, it'd probably take an hour to...
Yeah, you want the automatic.
Yeah, so we got the automatic with it.
You either want the hand pump or hand pump Pennington.
Either one, whatever you need.
Exactly. So we got that, and we took them out for the first time. We dropped in at the Riviera Beach Marina and went over to Peanut Island, and I hadn't been to the island since they did the renovations on it, so it was kind of cool to see that.
Very nice.
Yes, and so this is our new thing. I just love it because they're so portable and mobile. You can go anywhere. So I'm going to start crossing places off of my list. The only place I've been paddleboarding is around Peanut Island, Guanabanas in Jupiter, West Palm Beach waterfront. Only 3 places that I've paddleboarded. So I'm going to be looking for new places to go and check out.
If you need some practice, I got a canal by my house.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on that.
Doesn't seem gross at all.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, some of the suggestions, somebody said John B. MacArthur Beach State Park really is a good place to drop in.
Isn't that where we did it at? I thought
we
that's...
do beach cleanups there, yeah.
No, but
Yes.
I thought we actually did a
We did a
paddleboard.
race.
Yeah.
We did a paddleboard race
Oh, that's
right
right. I
there.
guess I've done that too. Yeah,
At
'cause I was with you.
MacArthur Park, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you won that race, Kevin.
You're right, I did.
Wow.
Yeah. A couple other places. Heather said Deerfield Beach. There's a public dock in Sullivan Park. Okay, that's good. For we're in Deerfield Beach. Another suggestion is Round Island off A1A between Fort Pierce and Vero. Somebody said that's good. Jupiter Run in Ocala National Forest. Boy, if I get pretty ambitious, I'm going.
The Rapids Wave Pool.
Yes. I'll let you in there with that.
If nobody was in there, that would be so much fun.
It's a safe place to practice.
I'm hearing south end of Jupiter Island, Coral Cove Park.
Coral Cove is great. That's where we've had quite a few of our kids' birthday parties.
Okay.
It's a good spot. It's like south of where Tiger lives.
Gotcha. Okay. Riverbend.
Oh, I love Riverbend. That's my family's cut. We love Riverbend.
Where is that?
Up in Jupiter.
Jupiter, yeah.
It's really kind of one of those places a lot of people don't know about. It is gorgeous and
I need
beautiful.
to find that. I don't even know where Riverbend is.
The kids do. Magnolia can show you. My kid, they always go there.
It's a great trail. There are a bunch of trails there. It's nice.
Okay. Crystal River. Somebody said has amazing rivers. Place to check out. Fort Pierce Inlet State Park. The Keys, of course. Yeah, one day I'm going to get there and do that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I am going to be looking for new places to paddleboard. So if you got good suggestions, let me know. I'm in that cut. And honestly, if I have my way, I'm going to go out every week.
When you deflate these things, are they taking up, 1 foot by 1 foot, 2 feet by 2 feet?
I would say it comes in a bag, so you roll it up and you put it in a bag that fits right over your shoulders. You wear it like a backpack.
Wow.
You're about to enter your ab era because these things right here, those they give you abs.
I know. Yeah, core strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to get all that kind of stuff going on. So I'm very excited that I'm now in the paddleboard game. That's my kind of aquatic sport.
Did Cannon go with you paddleboarding? Does he do it too?
He has. He's gone one time. We don't have one for him.
Gotcha.
So we made him sit at home and look out the front window until we got back. So
he probably liked it.
Yeah.
He could play video games.
He probably loved it. Right?
He's probably like, sweet, I got the house to myself.
Right. Now, places I will tell you not to go, the grossest beaches in South Florida. Now, this is if you're just trying to get into the water. I guess they're always testing for fecal bacteria levels.
That's poo water.
Yeah.
And in December, 3 Palm Beach County beaches had unsafe levels.
Uh-oh.
Please don't say the one that I'm so afraid you're going to say a beach.
DuBois Park.
Oh, you knew it.
Diaper Beach.
He calls it Diaper Beach.
Growing up, people called it Diaper Beach.
Is it because people go there and they poo in the water?
You know how they have that beautiful little like lagoon area and people are just kind of waiting in the water? People are dropping it like it's hot in their pan. Maybe.
I think a lot of it has to do with runoff and things like that. It depends upon where it is. And do they have some of those waterways where they're dumping water from Lake Okeechobee out and it's getting mixed in there with it? So, I think there's a lot of different factors. It's not necessarily everybody just goes there and take a dump in the water.
I'm not saying
I'm going to hold it till I get to Pooh Boys Park.
I'm not saying that's but what I'm saying is there's a lot of people always, it looks like, Jaws is being filmed there sometimes.
Yeah.
Not everyone's being hashtag.
What's in the water that it makes you release your bowels so quickly? Is it the place to go if you're constipated?
Allegedly.
Phil Foster Park and Riviera Beach, they say it had bacterial levels in December so high that the health department classified the waste as poor quality.
Oh.
It was the 12th time in 2024 that water samples at Phil Foster Park tested above what's considered normal bacteria levels.
Well, at least they're consistent.
Wow. Okay, so those are two that you want to watch, to go to. They say when counties get a poor test result from water samples, they have two choices. Either they warn the public immediately or they test again. And if a second test turns up as a poor result, they have to contact local health departments to warn the public. Now, the Palm Beach County office of the state health department issues a beach advisory after the first poor test. Just so you know. So
all right, Diaper Beach.
They're
let's
quick
go.
on it.
Good. They should be, because if there's poo in the water, we need to know about it. We don't have a poo cover-up.
Yeah. Good news in Broward. The health department tests 13 locations every other weekend in December. All locations tested at normal levels.
Okay, Broward, good job.
Yes, but they do say that there are several locations that have tested for high levels of bacteria. The future courthouse site at Southeast 3rd Avenue, south of the New River, Tarpon Cove Park in Fort Lauderdale, West Rio Vista, and Pompano Pier. Those are the ickiest places to go in Broward County.
I bet you if they tested for urine, DuBois Park would win that one too.
Poopano Pier.
Yes. Wins it all. They say before you go out, you should check the Florida Healthy Beaches website or go to the Surf Rider and Swim Guide. You know the Surf Rider Foundation?
I do. They do great things.
They do great things. So, yeah, you can go to either one of those websites to just see, okay, am I going to Turd Beach or not?
Man, that's rough to hear.
Don't go swimming with a cut.
Thing to know. You're right. Well, somebody had asked Jaybird this question over break. What is the most viewed KVJ Instagram video of 2024? I was shocked when I took a look. I'll tell you what it is coming up next.
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
Gotta be honest with you, I was just doing it wrong. Hence why I got all that unwanted fat. It's Tracy. Now, all my life, I always ate whatever I wanted all the time. Then, as I got older, my metabolism was like, yeah, I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm going to go ahead and slow down. So all that food I was eating was not getting burned off as it used to, and it just sat here on my body. Little pound after little pound after little pound, which turned into an extra 43 pounds of fat I did not want. Nobody wants extra fat. That's when I found Dr. Zuckerman with Coastal Weight Loss Secret, and I lost every piece of that fat. 43 pounds, and I did it so fast. 3.5 months. And you might be thinking, sure, you lost it, but I bet a lot of it's come back. It hasn't. I've kept that weight off for over a year now, thanks to the expert guidance of Dr. Zuckerman and his team at Coastal Weight Loss Secret. And the secret is not shots. It's not killing yourself in a gym. It's not even those gross prepackaged meals. Make that call to Dr. Zuckerman at 561-680-3090. And more info online at coastalweightlossecret.com.
At Baptist Health, we believe in combining compassionate care with a team of leading experts in neurology, neurosurgery, and non-surgical spine care. Here, you're also connected to clinical research trials and the latest, most advanced treatments tailored to you. So no matter your brain or spine condition, you can get back to the life you love. Welcome to Restorative Brain and Spine Care. Learn more at baptisthealth.net/neuroscience.
Injured in an accident? At Lytle Writers, Smith, Ivey, and Fronrath, we have a team of attorneys with over 450 years of combined experience. With offices throughout South Florida, our team is ready to fight for you. You will pay nothing unless we win your case. Visit LytleWriter at foryourrights.com, main office, West Palm Beach.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
I feel so bad for my friends at Precision Door Service because my son Rocco loves to call up there and ask questions about our garage door opener. He's a very techie child, but you know, they are the same every time he calls. They are so good with him and they answer every question. That's just how they are in person, on the phone. Precision Garage Door Services. They are amazing. They are certified techs, not subcontractors, not new employees, and they know everything about garage doors that there is to know. They have the largest stock of doors in their warehouse right now, and they are the best around. So if you need anything with your garage door, go to flgaragedoor.com. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They respond. flgaragedoor.com.
Got a comment? On YouTube, join the live chat. Just search KVJ Show. 97.9 WRMF.
Somebody asked Jaybird what our most viewed Instagram video was of the last year.
They actually asked me what every platform was. They were supposedly a social media guru.
Oh, they were.
That I met over the break.
Oh,
And they go,
okay.
What's
Guru,
your Instagram numbers? What's your YouTube? What's the most popular YouTube? What's the most popular? I'm like, I don't have these numbers. I'll get them to you.
Yeah, right. Well, I actually kind of looked into the Instagram after saw that question, and yeah, I mean, you can go and check it all out. It is kind of interesting because we do watch that to be like, okay, well, what works, and you do more of what works, and you do less of what doesn't. I could not believe that our top viewed video of the last year on Instagram with 877,000 views was the synopsis and conversation we put together of Corey Feldman's career.
What? That's the best we did?
That is the best video we made for Instagram all of last year.
Don't believe those numbers are not real.
What in the heck is going on? So we got to do more Corey Feldman videos this year if we want to crush it on Instagram?
Tomorrow in the dirt, I'm going to do all Corey story.
Well, good news. You got a Corey Feldman expert over here, so we're good.
I could not believe. I'm like, we put all that work into our Instagram over the year, and the one that popped more than anything else is Corey Feldman.
What did we even say? Was it good?
We made fun of him. Then we had the videos, some of the videos of him, like where he walked up to the microphone and he knocked his tooth out.
That's a pretty great story.
Remember we went to the concert.
You were there, yeah.
We had a bunch of stuff talking about that. I looked at our YouTube. Our YouTube, thank goodness, was not Corey Feldman.
Okay, good.
It was, I think, for our YouTube, it was some kind of prank I did on my dad.
Great. Yeah, pranks on YouTube.
The Juicy Daddy. He gets numbers.
And then a news clipping. Like we were like a whacked out news story.
Okay.
One of those are your two top there.
Yeah, those do seem to do pretty well. One thing I can tell you that did well for us, our second biggest video on Instagram was that tornado that went over I-95 during Hurricane Milton.
Oh, yes. That came from Twitter Sarah's brother.
Yeah, we got that early, and that was up when everybody was trying to find any kind of information they could, and we had maybe the best view of it. And
She sent us that like 30 minutes after it happened.
Right.
That was awful quick.
Yeah, 663,000 views on that.
Wow.
one. So that was big. And then the tornado happened in Fort Lauderdale. That was our 6th most viewed. So
We do well.
Weather Phenomenon does well on Instagram.
Well, look out, Steve Weagle.
Jay Bird's ankle's coming for you. In 2025, you probably thought you shook that loose.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nah.
Nope.
Coming back.
Tornado ankle now.
Some of the other ones that were kind of surprising to me in our top 10 at number 3, we did a synopsis of the worst national anthems. Remember after Ingrid Andress did that terrible national anthem? That did very well for us, our third most viewed video.
Okay.
The food prices at the Miami Grand Prix, and then the Boca Bash trash dumpers. Remember that when they were leaving the Boca Bash and they were unloading the garbage cans full of beer cans into the water?
Yes, that was crazy.
Yeah, we did a call them out video on that. And then also in the top 10 was my daughter's dogs and their sexual activities with one another.
It was hot.
Almost 58,000 people watched that.
Dog porn.
Dog porn did very well for us.
Brought a lot of heat.
Woof, woof.
I was like, that's kind of crazy. And then the boat dock fight in Boynton Beach, that was in the top 10 as well. So there you go. So that was it. But an interesting question.
I have to now go over our other numbers and talk to this social media guru. I'll probably never see this person ever again.
Yeah, we are on Instagram. If you're not following us, get on there. If you're on Instagram, go subscribe to the KVJ Show. YouTube, of course. We're on TikTok. We're on Facebook as well and Twitter.
We did have a TikTok one that went over 2 million with the NFL. Remember all those dirty terms?
I do remember that.
That was a million one for us on TikTok.
Yeah, so we've got a few bangers out there.
So we have all these views and then they're going to shut TikTok down.
Right.
It's very KVJ on brand.
Yeah, I know that fight is going on right now. They're trying to intervene fast because you realize it's less than 2 weeks before it's supposed to shut down. It shuts down on the 19th.
Whoa.
And that means if you have it, you're good. If you don't have it, it's over.
Yes, you get a new device, you won't be able to download it again.
Wow.
Yeah, that'll be it.
I wonder how that's going to affect everything.
I had heard, too, that it just won't run right in the
that's
U.S.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, even if you do have it on your phone, be like, I'm fine. No, it'll still jack with
They're
your
going to
TikTok.
glitch it.
Yeah.
They're going to make it buffer forever and not load.
Well, at least we have a good excuse if a video doesn't do well.
It's the glitch. Buffering.
Yeah, our dog porn would do well otherwise.
Dog porn. That's what we're famous for.
That's what we do.
Hey, are those dogs busy this weekend?
They're always free. Always free. All right, Jay Bird's got his thought for the day coming up here in a couple of minutes. And a nice little thing for Billie Eilish in the year 2024. This was the most streamed song on Spotify. Birds of a Feather on the KVJ Show.
I want you to stay.
well for her. Most streamed song on Spotify in 2024. Big stuff for Billie Eilish there. Also, quietly, SZA's Grammy-winning 2022 album, SOS. It has now scored a 12th non-consecutive week at number 1 on the current Billboard 200 album chart. And the reason why that is so big, it has now spent the most weeks atop the chart for an R&B album by a woman since, who do you think did it in 1986?
Bird.
Yep.
Only talking about Whitney Houston.
You're right. Hasn't been done since Whitney Houston in 1986 when she spent 14 weeks at number 1.
Oh, I had a very Whitney Christmas.
You did? Okay.
I had a very Whitney holiday. My gosh, I was Whitney Houston it up left and right.
How about that? Okay. Beautiful voice. All right, Bird, we got the After the Show going to be coming up here. You can watch it live on YouTube, get it where you get your podcasts, any place like that, including the WRMF app. But get us there, if you would, with your thought for the day.
Holding on is believing that there's only a past. Letting go is knowing that there's a future.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.